he's messing with everybody.
He's milking it. Milking the wildfires.
Milking the wildfires. You sound like Brad Nortman. You're going to need some vocal cord surgery.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we'll see. I think I'm all right, though.
I actually don't know if you are.
You still sound. Where are you out of 10, Strofe? You always used to ask us that. What are we out of 10? What are you out of 10?
Well, I'm thrilled to be back at work, so.
Oh, come on. Yeah, come on. All right. It's Kyle, Brust, and Nortman. It's a great day to be alive on this Tuesday, live from Left Sports Bar and Grill at the Wisconsin State Fair. Ben Brust alongside Kyle Wallace, and he's wearing a cool shirt. Why don't you show everybody, Kyle?
Oh, yes, I am wearing a very cool shirt. You know the Brewers hooked me up with all the exclusive, and I have on the exclusive Mizorowski, the men's shirt that the first 25,000 fans who attend the game on Sunday, August 12th will get this Miz shirt. All you got to do is go to brewers.com/tickets. That's brewers.com/tickets to get this incredible The Miz shirt. I'm the belle of the ball today at the Wisconsin State Fair.
You're a walking promo, Kyle.
No,
Wallace.
I got the exclusive. The Brewers are cold. They got all the best giveaways, man. And this is one of them.
What did I say that's wrong about you being a walking promo?
For the Brewers, I am.
You should be so happy to be a promo.
It wasn't a slight.
No.
Man, you were already on the defense.
They think I'm so handsome.
All
they
right.
think I'm
now
so
we've gone
popular.
too far.
They think I look so good that they make sure they give me all the good that folks can win. That win, not win, but get when they go to the Brewers game.
Brad Nortman.
I'm curious, Kyle.
Yes, sir.
Would you trade your cozy relationship with the Brewers Pro Shop for the Packer Pro Shop?
Hell no.
Oh, wow.
Hell no.
Kyle Wallace, loyal to a
Bumps
fault.
the Packers Pro Shop.
Wow.
Bumps
And that is the final nail in the coffin.
I love the Packers Pro Shop, and as an owner, I wish we would have more swag. The Brewers got swag between all the uniforms. Growing
The
up
giveaways.
Yeah, but growing up as a Brewers fan, they didn't have all the different alternate jerseys.
No.
They even made a grill cool. They have a grill jersey that they made cool. Y'all know that? The Brewers got all the great alternates.
Yeah, I still see the flags. I still see the hats. I mean, they've done some really cool, unique things
iconic.
with their colors and all things associated with the Milwaukee Brewers. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line. List is more. See us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. I'm just going to put out there right now, I'm playing hurt today, guys. I'm playing hurt today.
Oh, look at us. We're all injured a little bit.
Well, no, I went to the podiatrist.
Oh.
They numbed up my toe
How do
so
you say
much.
it?
Podiatrist?
Oh, yeah, I thought you said it funny.
No, I think I said it right.
Yeah.
No, you said
And
it right.
she cut out a good quarter of an inch of my left pig toenail.
Dang, from the top of it?
From the top down. From the bottom up.
When you say
That poor podiatrist. Oh, gosh.
She told me she's done this 5,000 times.
She said them was the worst dogs she ever seen.
One of the worst. Yes, Alex Strofe.
Left
What did we get wrong?
pig toenail?
Left big toenail.
Big. I thought you said pig, like this little piggy went to the market, and I was very
No,
you know his lip
It
is
probably
messed
did
up
look
right
like
now.
Yeah, you were there for that, right, Strofe? From Benny Brust getting the paddle to the face?
Yeah, I hit such a close shot to the outside out of bounds marker. It ended up going out of bounds, but nice reflex by him and unfortunate injury
Strofe,
again.
where were you in this chaos, though? Because you need to be protecting this man from himself for the wedding coming up. We already decided we need to wrap him in bubble wrap.
I mean, I agree, but I'm not the one that signed him up to play pickleball. He was playing against me and one other guy, and I hit a shot that went out of bounds, and he pulled up his paddle and smoked himself in the face. There's not much I can do about that.
I should have known you were going to hit out of bounds, so you stink at everything.
No.
Wow.
Last time I checked, Benny, when we were on the same team, what was our record?
It's because I've never lost when I played with you, or anybody for that matter.
Well, that's not true. You've definitely lost and you've played with people not named Alex Strofe.
No, that's not true. I mean, maybe lost a game, but never a set.
Have you two played one-on-one yet?
It's not worth my time.
Oh, come on. I want to see it.
If you want to come down and watch it, I'll play them.
It's undetermined who would win until you actually face one another.
No, Bray, you're not gonna. It's not gonna work.
I need
because
to wait.
one-on-one.
I need to wait for the wildfire smoke to clear before I play pickleball again.
One-on-one in pickleball, there is a lot more movement and a lot more on you.
Oh.
And in 2-on-2, there are times where I'll just put it right over the net softly because Strofe will stand with his cement feet, and next thing you know, he starts running after the ball, and it bounces twice because his reflexes don't know how to connect with his body, and then the neurons don't fire.
Wow.
It just doesn't work.
You're being rude for no reason.
Is it rude or is it honest?
No, I don't think it's honest because I played well on Saturday.
Just because you played well doesn't mean that you struggle when the ball is hit in places where you have to move your feet.
But I'm lanky. I can get there.
But you didn't. And
But I
Kyle
did.
Wallace, now you're crying wolf about these wildfires?
No, I'm right there with Stroh. My chest hurts.
Oh, you guys are so soft.
No, my lungs hurt. I might listen.
KBN Nation.
I might
claimed-
declare war on Ontario, Canada, Toronto, Canada, because I can't breathe.
The amount of faces at the Wisconsin State
Yeah, it
Fair
just turned.
because they didn't know the context.
They said war with Canada.
War with Canada.
Are they reporting the
Is
news?
that ESPN or is that worldwide news?
The Maple Leaf will be destroyed.
Wow. Kyle, you need to apologize to Alex Stroh right now because yesterday you
And KBN
drug
Nation.
him through the
Whoa,
flames.
no,
KBN Nation drug
Apologize.
Alex Stroh through the flames.
No,
Now
no.
Kyle is here though.
Thank you. That's the difference. I fought through my battle. Like I'm winded. When I talk, I'm winded. I'm short of breath. But I'm still here because I care about KBN Nation. See, Stroh, on the other hand, if you give the boy an inch, he'll take a mile. And that's exactly what he did yesterday. There is no way in the world he went from not being able to speak to be able to speak very clearly yesterday. Ain't no way in the world.
Chef Ed chimes in. He's at work and went to the bathroom because he just wanted to say, Brewers! Joe and the Boonies, you did call it. You said Ben would have a swollen ankle from basketball. He was half right. He had a foot issue.
Yeah.
I've had this one lingering for 7 years, and I finally got to do it.
This is it. We're in the clear. There's no more competitive
Yeah, you guys got
outlets
put out
before
yesterday, right?
before the wedding, right?
The only thing that is planned of an activity is golf Thursday morning, the day of the rehearsal. And the
Oh,
okay.
no.
Well, that's fairly
That's
safe.
common. I've
Cut
talked
himself the
Stephen
last time he
Gruber
went golf.
He what?
of
He
Gruber
cut
Law Offices.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but that was like a big time like drinking event, like big time. There was some influence that led me to potentially tripping. Hopefully, the statute of limitations have passed since I
You
got
also
I
broke
didn't do
your
anything illegal. What do you mean the statute
minute.
of limitations?
But you shouldn't say. You should take that all off the record.
No, it's fine. I told
There-
the insurance company I had some stuff to drink, but there was a tablecloth waving in the wind that was dangerous that I slipped on while holding a plate and then fell, and the plate broke, and it went into my wrist,
So
and I
wait,
ended up
you
getting 8 stitches.
That is
What does that
utterly
have to do with the
remarkable.
statute of
Sue somebody
limitations?
I didn't
because
sue
of your
them. They called
clumsiness?
me. They wanted to settle. They called me, and I was like, "What? You guys,
there- was there any-
you guys are trying to pay me?"
Was there any part of you that thought about lurking and being like, you know what, I'm going to put forth some legal action?
Well,
or
when they
Wait a minute.
called me, I was like, "Wait. do I take this money or do I?" Ow! Ow! It's coming back.
Wait a minute. Did you,
It's throbbing.
I'm trying to get this clear.
My arm fell off.
The place that you were at called you to say, hey, we want to settle?
The place that I was at had their insurance company call me to make sure that I was taken care of, so I wouldn't go after them.
So for those who haven't heard the story, Ben,
We'll take it back a little bit.
Just
Let's
tell
go back.
us the story.
Let's go back to August.
Because there might be new listeners
His
that haven't heard
clumsiness
this.
gets him paid,
Dude, it gets him everywhere. He never pays
What?
the price, and he gets rewarded
are
for
you
it.
guys mad?
It's ridiculous.
August
He'll
of
never learn.
2023. August of 2023. My brother had me at his member guest down in the suburbs of Chicago. Had a great day on the course. Casually having a great time, and there was a great
Casually.
buffet at around 5 o'clock. Love a good buffet
Oh,
after
yeah,
a great day at the
sure.
course. I was the first because no one wants to be the first to go through the buffet line, and I'm not going to be one of those people. Like I don't care. I can be first. I'll get the party started for everyone. So I have a full plate, and then I get to the last section, which is steaks, and I was like, well, I'm not leaving without a steak. So I put the steak on top of all of the things I had in my plate.
Oh, of course.
I had two hands with the plate.
Too heavy. Didn't have
And
balance.
it was a very, very windy day. 25 mile, 30,
This was outside.
30
We were
mile,
outside.
mile gusts.
Okay.
And the tablecloth was flapping towards the way that I was walking through the buffet line.
So you
And it
didn't
was
move
flapping.
around.
It
Why
was
did you walk
flapping. It
around
was
it?
flapping. Because I was focused on getting the food. It's not my job to worry about it. And I had stepped on the tablecloth, slipped, went to my knee, tried to save the plate with two hands. I was like, I ain't saving the. I just did all this work. I'm not letting the plate go down. Two hands, plate breaks, the plate shatters, goes right into my wrist, which you can see, Kyle. 'Cause it's hard to see on stream.
Yeah.
8 stitches. It was wide open. Then my
Good
brother
plates.
tried to be a hero and drive me to the hospital. I said, yo, I'm doing fine. I just need some water. He reaches across my body for a water in the right driver's door little side pocket. I'm holding my arm, stopping the bleeding. He pours the water into my mouth. It is hotter than Hades. and I go, oh, man, I'm out. Like, I'm out. I'm out. And I hear my brother going, stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. And I said, I'm out. I'm out. I passed out.
You passed out?
Yeah, I passed out. I had a cut in my arm. He gave me
8 stitches?
He gave me hot water on the way to the hospital with an open wound.
Oh,
and then he panics, calls 911. I get taken from the emergency vehicle to the doctor, and then they stitched me up, and then I got a call.
Wow.
An unexpected call. And they said, we're willing to pay you X. And I was like, you're willing to pay me?
Wow.
Oh. Am I hurt more?
Yeah. This is why that's an unbelievable story. It's just another chapter in the tale of Ben Brust.
Brad,
no, the
That
rich
he
get
just-
richer.
I feel,
That's all
like,
that happens.
I feel like Brad wants me to get severely injured.
I don't want it. I
No.
just want you to take inventory of your life so far and say it's been a remarkable journey of just small injuries.
You know what? I went to
Let's
therapy
not-
today, Brad,
let's
and
not-
she told me I've shown a lot of growth over the last 5 years.
You have shown. I love Ben Brust, but boy, oh boy,
I love Ben.
I love Ben, but maybe it's time. You've got a daughter. You're about to be a husband. You're already a fiance and a critical part of KBN. We need you safe, sound, fully bodied, and no longer injured. Because I'm seeing a trend, Ben. Lips and ankles and cuts and toes. Concussions.
He's got.
I did have a concussion.
Concussions.
You've gotten stitches 3 times this year.
3 times in 7 months.
I mean, Kyle, if that
I
was
think I've
me,
hit my. I
you'd
think I've hit
say-
my max
wake up.
payout.
Most people don't get stitches. A lot of people don't get stitches ever in their life.
I know. Isn't that fascinating? And they're all just minor cosmetic.
Wow.
That is quite interesting.
I actually make Strofe look athletic sometimes.
No, you still no.
It's remarkable.
Yeah, even when I'm hurt, I look athletic.
Elite D1 athlete, and this is what we become.
The state of Wisconsin here today is more athletic than Strofe. And we know what we're seeing at the state fair.
Okay, wow, yeah, I'm seeing something.
I'm seeing a lot.
That man on 4 wheels can outrun Strofe.
Dang.
Strofe catching strays, even though he's just recovering from the wildfires of Canada.
Yeah.
That's it. Allegedly, that's all that happened. Nothing to do with maybe a trip to Potawatomi. 800-990-3776 live from the Wisconsin State Fair. Matt LaFleur coy, as he always is, at the podium. We'll get to the Brewers. We have Mark Tauscher joining us later. Are you smarter than Ben Brust? And Kyle, you can talk.
Dirty D.
Dirty D, you're up on the Carbless Talking text line, 800-990-3776.
Ben, are you just extremely clumsy?
Yes, Dirty D. I think reading between the lines, I think that's a fair judgment.
Do you want to know why your brother probably gave you hot water?
Because he's stupid.
He wanted to end it.
No, it's probably because, damn, he's a Packer fan. I'm going to get his ass back.
Oh, this is the only way to retaliate. Dirty
We'll
D's
say,
onto something.
never claimed to be a Packer fan. My favorite team is who I bet on. More from the Wisconsin State Fair. It's Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
Love you.
What?
Love you.
Love you too.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It's Ben Brust from KBN. Join us live at IKEA Oak Creek on Friday, August 8th from 2 to 5 p.m. We're bringing the fun, and IKEA's bringing the flavor with their summer barbecue bash. From 4 to 7 p.m., IKEA family members can feast on a buffet packed with barbecue classics, and yes, there's a little Swedish twist too. All for just $5. Not an IKEA family member yet? No worries. Sign up online for free today. Get all the tasty details at Oak Creek IKEA store page on IKEA.com/US. See you there.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's Kyle Wallace. Choose from payments as low as $99 a month or 12 months with no payments and no interest, plus a free in-home window and energy assessment. Restrictions apply. Call 414-410-2000.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
At Tony Wendorf and Associates First Weber Real Estate Services, we believe in the human side of real estate. For us, it's faith, family, and friends in that order. We live that every single day. We move fast, negotiate with confidence, and communicate clearly so our clients win. We operate from a place of gratitude, having donated nearly $200,000 back to our community since 2020. You deserve a team that delivers a luxury experience no matter the price point. Tony Wendorf and Associates, trusted knowledge, superior service. Contact us today at wendorfteam.firstweber.com.
1, 2, 3 into the 4. Avondale Roofing is knocking on your door. Leaking roof? Man, that's a shame. Call the real pros. We running this game. We patch it, thatch it, no need to stress. Our crew shows up and cleans up the mess. No drips, no drafts, no drama at all. Just tight new shingles, then a leak-proof hall. Hey.
It's nothing but Avondale, baby. They keep it dry when the weather gets crazy. Hey.
Visit AvondaleRoofing.com. That is AvondaleRoofing.com.
The dance of sunlight on water.
Shimmering, sparkling, beautiful, hypnotic. Houses that overlook a gorgeous body of water are the most highly desired houses in the world.
The Bellamare collection of fine jewelry features classic white diamonds, flanked and surrounded by rare and exotic blue diamonds.
Bellamare means beautiful water. Bellamare, sunlight on water, glimmering and twinkling.
The dance is enticing.
The look is spectacular. The impact is exciting.
Blue and white diamonds created in the heart of Mother Nature
will dance and sing on the body of a glittering, sparkling woman. Bellamare. This blue and white beauty of sunlight on water
should be worn on the fingers,
the wrist, the neck, and the ears
of the woman you love.
The Bellamare collection is available only at Kessler's. We do diamonds better because diamonds are what we do.
For the location of the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
How much does it cost to talk to Gruber Law Offices after a serious crash? It's free. Yes, free. As in, it won't cost you anything to speak with us. Not sure if you have a case? Call our team at Gruber Law Offices today. Your first call and your first consultation are always free. And you'll never pay us a fee until we win your case. If you've been seriously injured, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Panic strikes as you realize on Wednesday that Thursday is your anniversary. The reservations being secured.
We'll see you at 8.
The gift being purchased. Yeah, you've got this. Just like Associated Bank's got you with early pay up to 2 days early on direct deposits. So even though they call you Last Minute Lisa, we'll make your last minute scrambling a bit easier. You've got this with early pay from Associated Bank. See associatedbank.com/checking or ask a banker for details. Member FDIC.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
From a mess to the masses.
You ready, Brad?
Yeah.
It's Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin, live from the Wisconsin State Fair at Left's Sports Bar and Grill. We're going to have some great food coming in anytime. Would be great, but they've been pretty prompt on everything, and the food yesterday was delicious.
It sure
and
was.
Some specials coming today, I hear.
Oh, yeah,
That's what they said?
That's what they said.
Well, I can't wait to try it.
On the Carbless Talking text line, where you can get in the show, 800-990-3776. List is more. Our guy, Taylor in Waukesha, was a little quiet yesterday. I didn't hear from him. Strofe is the type of guy.
Oh, boy.
Who goes to the state fair and brags about how many goldfish he won.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. I see it. I'm not going to lie. I see it. He's bringing home 3 goldfish bags.
Baby, look,
we got to get some fish feeder. You know,
got to name them.
We got to name them.
You should have seen me. I was just killing out there, and I wanted some goldfish.
I threw the ring on the bottle. I threw the ring on the bottle, and then I went home. My lungs hurt. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman. Ricochet shot at the end there, Strofe. I'll own that. Get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Matt LaFleur has addressed kind of the situation for the Green Bay Packers as they head into preseason. Now, game 1 is coming, and it's not traditional to see starters game 1. It's usually a week 2 thing for a series or 2, depending. But you have different styles across the league, and here's the way Matt LaFleur addressed the media about how he's going to approach preseason.
Did you have any determination on Jordan and some of the starters for Saturday?
Yes.
And that is?
Well, I mean, they're football players, so everybody's got to go into it expecting to play.
I mean, when I hear this, I get what Matt LaFleur is trying to do. Keep everybody on his toes. Get the guy's mindset into it, but I don't like this personally. I think it's not like you're game planning against the New York Jets coming up here, trying to be coy, trying to do things where it's like, oh, are they going to play or not? These are professionals. These are guys that are trying to figure out how to take care of their bodies, and he should just come out and say, yes, they're playing. No, they're not, because here are the reasons why. All of the other coaches around the leagues are doing this, like the Kevin O'Connell with the Vikings and Zach Taylor with the Cincinnati Bengals, where they're laying out, this is what we're doing, and here's why we're doing it. I feel like Matt LaFleur is trying to address the whole, hey, this team doesn't have a tough culture, and you got to be hard on them, and we got to increase toughness. I think this is his way of trying to do that. I think he's going about it the completely wrong way. Like Brian Balaga said when we had that, you develop toughness from the guys in the locker room, the guys that you target. It's more of a personality trait, and having that be consistent throughout. But to be coy about, are they playing? Are they not playing? They're football players, so they better be ready. These guys are professionals. They know how to take care of their body. They want to know how to approach things. Just tell them yes or no. And even the media, tell them yes or no they are playing. This whole, well, I don't know, they're football players. It just rubs me the wrong way when you're trying to build a serious preseason regimen.
No, I just think it's stupid that Matt LaFleur is playing this game. I think the Green Bay Packers should play a couple snaps. Their starters should play a couple snaps in the preseason. When I think about it, I look at some of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Guess what? Guess what? When you talk about Josh Allen plays during the preseason. When you talk about Patrick Mahomes, he plays some snaps in the preseason. If MVP talent, caliber type guys are taking snaps in the preseason, I think a guy like Jordan Love should be taking some snaps in the preseason. And let's be honest, this offense, though they were good last year, there was a lot of disjointedness and there wasn't a lot of cohesion amongst this offense. So I would love for the Green Bay Packers to put their guys on the field and kind of have an opportunity to compete against somebody in an actual real football game. Those real snaps matter. I don't want the Green Bay Packers walking in against the Detroit Lions for the first time that they're taking real live snaps as an offense. They got something to prove this year, and they should prove it in preseason and smack somebody in the mouth. Just do 1 or 2 series and move on and get ready for the season. But
well,
I do not
I think Kyle's gone a little bit too far with needing to smack somebody in the mouth in preseason.
No, you should.
For a series, it's about making sure that you're lined up in the right places, your cadence is right, your offensive line that has a lot of movements, a lot of changes, and like smacking somebody. What are you going to do? Win a game in one series?
It's not even about that, but it's about a mentality.
But real quick, I do want to ask 800-990-3776. If you were Matt LaFleur, if you were coaching the Green Bay Packers, would you play the starters in preseason? Because there are conversations. I saw Pete Carroll didn't fully address whether starters would play or not per Tom Pelissero and Ian Rappaport.
Those losers need to be playing for sure.
I want to know 800-990-3776 what you would do if you would play the starters, because Kyle wants to win the whole game with the whole starters playing the whole game.
Oh, I'm with Kyle. I would play the starters. I know when I played, no one was exempt from it. Cam would play in the preseason, and Luke Kuechly and Thomas Davis and all the guys, right? And there's a reason.
You're old.
Yeah, we are. I'm part of the old, more rougher, tougher NFL regimen. But when it comes down to it, it's really hard to replicate how a game feels, whether it be pre-game, going through your process, getting ready to play, and actually taking the field. I'm sorry, but it's just not the same as joint practices. On joint practices, it's a very controlled environment. You got coaches on the field. Coaches are, whistle, 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 stop, stop, stop. We're doing this play, guys. We're doing this play. That is so different from a game. And the Packers start with such a critical first 2 games with the Lions and the Commanders. I just don't want them started slow. Now, so that's
They can't afford to start.
They can't start to 0-2 would be a really hard way to get to where they need to be. Now, if Matt LaFleur came out and said, we are not playing the starters because I value health too much, I would say, Okay, I appreciate
I'm
that.
confident in the work that this team has put in training camp. We are putting a lot of our efforts into getting united in these joint practices, and in a real game situation, I'm not willing to risk what the starters are going to do.
I don't think it's the right way to go.
It's better than like their football players.
Yeah, I think it's football players, and not revealing a plan is the worst answer. If he said they're not playing because of what Ben just said, I would respect that. At least it feels like he has a plan. Or you say, you know what, they are playing because we value this and that.
But he does have a plan.
Yeah, he does.
He's not telling you, so why does it bother you that much?
I don't know if he does.
No,
I feel like the team is so young that he's taking it week by week, and if they have a bad joint practice, they're going to say, okay, get out there and play a series because we can't have that be in our last showing before we take down the Lions.
I need a full attitude shift. I need Matt LaFleur to walk. It's preseason. Like, you're not going to show anything in these games anyways, but what I want the mentality to be is, our starters are going to play. We're going to go out there. We're going to kick some ass. We're going to keep it moving. Like, I want him to be able to say that because I want him to set the tone for what the personality of his football team is, and any time that they step on the field, they're going to be the most physical football team, and it starts in the preseason. Again, the game doesn't mean anything, and I'm not asking for guys to be out there forever, but I definitely want to see the guys out there 1 or 2 series where you say, offensive line,
you're going to get your wish.
Your job is to protect.
You're going to get your wish. I don't
so.
think we need to get up in arms because this is,
I hope I do.
They played. Like, they've played.
Yeah, they played
series.
They played 3 snaps last year, and that was it.
Yeah, I get it, but
that was it. They need more than that. And for me, overall, I just
get a first down.
I just want the Green Bay Packers. To go out there. Well, they scored a touchdown that time, but I want the Green Bay Packers to go out there and Matt LaFleur say, listen, if we're worried about Jordan Love getting hurt, it falls on the offensive line to protect Jordan Love. Be the dog that we expect y'all to be.
Tim chimes in the 9-2 on the Carbless Talking text line. If you were Matt LaFleur, would you play your starters in the preseason? We need to hit the ground running week 1. Every game matters. I get that, and so I think that, is that you saying, Tim, that you want to see them play in the preseason, or you want to protect them from health and injuries because every game matters? Dave from Aaron, I would play the starters. With this young of a team, obviously anyone has potential lingering injuries or anything, I would sit and keep the starters on a pitch clock, keep it to 1 or 2 series.
I'm okay with that. Just go in with a plan, go in through a full pregame, and get a series or 2 in. I think it's invaluable. You can't replicate that. And to double down, the Packers haven't started particularly fast the last several years, even with Aaron Rodgers. Even with Aaron Rodgers, they started off a little bit slow. So it's a young team. We need them to start fast if they're going to have the season that Packer fans want them to have. And I just think the best way to replicate that is to play in the preseason.
Yeah, I just think at this point right now, the Packers can't walk around like they've succeeded at anything. They've accomplished nothing. Right? Winning 1 playoff game is not an accomplishment. It's just something you put on a resume as saying it's a build-up. They haven't accomplished
You're not
going
to win a championship by winning 1 or 2 series.
It's not even about that. But it's about setting the tone. Exactly. I'm just talking about a shift of a mentality. That's all I want, because the Green Bay Packers are clearly not the best team in the NFC or the best team in the NFL. And I just want the Green Bay Packers to have this mentality of we are the most tough team on the football field, regardless of when we step on the football field. So I just want to see a mentality shift, because what we've been doing in the past with Matt LaFleur as a coach has not worked to the extent of winning a championship. So you got to switch something up, and I think this is just a small little tinker. Don't run them out there in the first for the full fourth quarter, but let them guys know y'all football players, and I expect y'all to play and go out there and whoop some behind.
These are interesting conversations to have, because there's something that's in front of us that you know what you're going to get every single day, and that is Brewers! I'm going to be doing that once a segment so I can hear you. And I'm also going to let you know that you should look at your State Fair ticket, because you're going to see Potawatomi offering something on the back of your State Fair ticket. You're also going to want to go there this August. You have a ticket to a cash carnival at Potawatomi. Play with your rewards card and earn entries to win your share of $300,000. Prize drawings every Thursday through August 28th. Your fortune awaits at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. Go to Potawatomi.com. Must be 21 years or older and a rewards member to play. I got to share these Quinn Priester stats.
Oh, let's go.
Talk about a fleece of all fleeces.
Matt Arnold, baby.
Talk about the fleece of all fleeces.
He didn't need to wait to the trade deadline.
I mean, and by the way, I kind of feel bad, but last night I kind of get joy out of watching Devin Williams blow his saves. I don't know. Does that make me a bad fan?
No, not at all.
He was great for the Brewers, but also he gave me a lot of, stressful times. He got out of the majority. He was a great pitcher, good all-star.
Do you remember your last memory of Devin
You're
Williams?
right.
Yeah,
Nope. You get what we got.
Can't forget that.
And we got more for it. More next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
I legitimately understand sugar.
Is it good, Brad?
It's unbelievable. It's so good. I'm changed. Not for the better.
Come on.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
At Citizens Bank, we believe banking is more than transactions. It's about being recognized and remembered. It's feeling like you're understood and supported along the way. It's the small stuff that says, we know you. Because when your bank gets you, banking just feels better. Citizens Bank. Bank where you belong. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/belong. Citizens Bank is member FDIC.
With 18 unforgettable holes on 250 acres of natural private land, the Bog provides the ultimate golf experience. To book your next tee time, call 262-284-7075 or visit golfthebog.com. Enjoy golf. Enjoy the Bog.
Joint pain makes it hard to enjoy anything when it comes to life, let alone the small things like getting out of bed or walking down a flight of stairs. Whether it be hoping it'll just disappear or feeling like you've tried every other option, let me tell you, you haven't tried them all if you haven't tried QC Kinetics. This is Brad Nortman, and I have to tell you about my experience when I visited QC Kinetics at the Greenfield location. It was incredible to see with my own two eyes all the tools that they have to get you feeling your best and get rid of that pain for the long term. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in regenerative medicine, and they have cellular therapies that's going to get that pain away for the long term and get you living your best life again. Your pain-free life is waiting for you on the other side of calling QC Kinetics, because there is your free, no-pressure consultation where you can be evaluated, put on a personal plan of pain relief, and be able to tell if you're a good candidate for QC Kinetics. Grab the phone now and call QC Kinetics for that free consultation. Call them today at 414-285-3474. 414-285-3474. That's 414-285-3474.
To help those who want to be helped but may not be able to afford it.
That's what PGA Tour winner Grayson Murray had envisioned for a foundation before he sadly took his own life at just 30 years old. His parents channeled their grief into creating the Grayson Murray Foundation, carrying out his vision to help those struggling with mental health and addiction. To donate and learn more, visit GraysonMurrayFoundation.com.
Modernizing business technology is critical for a positive impact on efficiency and reducing operating costs. That's exactly what Tri-City National Bank found out when they called on James Imaging Systems. Listen to Bank CIO Robert Prang.
We also went through a large retooling of our print environment, changing from where we had almost 200 printers.
All the way down to just 97 printers. That's managed print services from James Imaging Systems, a 100% locally owned and managed Wisconsin business technology company.
So being able to work with a local company like James that has that flexibility with their staff and being able to deliver for us has given us the ability to make the right decisions for our organization.
Robert, would you recommend managed print services from James Imaging Systems?
Yes, in a heartbeat, I would recommend James.
Learn more at jamesimaging.com. James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner.
Ready to escape to a resort that has it all? The Island Resort and Casino is your total thrill getaway, where championship golf, a luxury spa, world-class gaming, and epic entertainment come together. Tee it up at Sweetgrass and Sage Run. Unwind at the Drift Spa. Dine, play, win, repeat. Go all in on an unforgettable getaway. Book your total experience today at islandresortandcasino.com.
Every child deserves a safe, loving, and permanent home. Help the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption find families for children who've lingered in foster care the longest. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
From the Wisconsin State Fair, it is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman with you, KBN Nation at 800-990-3776. That is the Carbless Talking Text Line. List is more. You can get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Guys, it's not because I'm shocked. It's just because I'm happy to share. That's now my position, as I've been saying. There's no shock. There's no, I can't believe they're doing this. It is just to continue to give props where props are due. Okay? Alex Strofe stealing the show from me already with his coffee voice.
Who ran a mile and a half during the commercial break and is breathing super loud into a microphone?
I mean, none of us moved a lick, but I do hear that.
I don't hear anything.
I think it's Kyle.
Is there a phantom?
All right. We're going to play a game. I'm going to turn down each of our microphones and see when the breathe. Kyle, breathe.
I'm breathing.
I just blew in my mic. Brad? Oh,
I think it's Brad.
Bradley.
Is it me?
Brad,
Yeah,
why are you
man.
breathing so heavy?
Are you all right?
I am in the sun here, by the way. I'm the only one that's. I'm grinding it out here. I'm getting absolutely baked right here.
We put the palest guy in
Can
the
I be
sun.
honest? Can I be honest? Yes. I have a legit aversion toward the sun. And yesterday, it was so stinking hot. I was panicking. Remember, go on YouTube on ESPN Milwaukee. I was standing up. I was starting to drift behind Kyle. Not today, KBN Nation. I brought myself some sunscreen.
SPF
I got it right
1000.
I got some SPF 50. That's as low as I go, baby. And I did it on half my body because that's the body that I got at my right quad, my whole right arm, and the right side of my face. Not today,
I
son.
hope it goes south so you get a half tan.
I literally feel drops of sweat going down my leg.
Why didn't you just have me sit on the end? You know,
Because
my
we
skin
got a
is a little bit
rhythm.
better
No,
to
see,
the
but
sun.
this goes back to day one of Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, Kyle. You know what
That's
happened
true.
when we
This
walked
is like
in?
the shoes thing yesterday.
When we walked into the studio, Kyle took the best seat in the house.
Sure did.
Brad was like offering but wanted it.
No, Kyle said, Brad, which seat do you want? And I said, it doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
And Kyle sat in the best seat.
I sure
would have
did.
just figured that I'm the
and
rookie.
when the
He's
construction
the-
worker came to your house and said, do you want shoes on or shoes off? You said whatever you prefer, and
whatever
you
you're
wanted
comfortable
him
with.
to have his shoes off.
You know what?
You
I'm a
need to
change.
become a man.
I need a change, boys.
You're
I
too
need
soft.
a backbone, and I need to tell people what I want.
Brad, last year you dealt with the same thing with the sun, and I asked you if you wanted me to sit there, and I sat there last year.
Is that here at State Fair?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You were
I
getting
remember that.
cooked or one of the events we were at. You were getting cooked in the sun.
That's
and
right.
I said,
I remember that.
Brad, do you want to switch up?
You took one for the team.
Listen,
but you're wearing jeans
I have
today,
I have
Kyle.
melanin in my skin, so I'm a little bit better.
That's true.
In absorbing.
Mine just gets sun-kissed
Do I
and
not?
burned.
It's just, or is it just less?
You have. I think most of us produce melanin. Some just produce less.
There it is.
That's why your skin is the color. it is.
Genuinely had no idea.
No, melanin is why I'm darker. I produce more melanin.
Quinn Priester's last 12 games, folks. 10-0 win-loss. Just over 69 innings pitched. 2.45 ERA.
He's been dealing.
Guys, did you know who Quinn Priester was before the year?
No, not before the year.
That's my point.
No.
Pat Murphy, Matt Arnold, Chris Hooks. Yes, I went there. Brewers pitching coach who celebrated his birthday yesterday got a gift from Quinn Priester after a solo shot to Jurickson Profar. He did his best Jacob Mizorowski impression from the standpoint of, do you remember when the Brewers gave up a solo shot to Shohei Ohtani at American Family Field? How is a youngster going to respond in a moment like that? He then doesn't give up another run, and the Brewers do what the Brewers do and win every way possible. This was a different game than they've been winning. They rolled out as many runs as possible on the Washington Nationals, and then yesterday, on 3 hits, they scored 3 runs, and the pitching staff does what they need to do. Trevor McGill, your all-star, comes in with an unbelievable low-pitch save. I love them. I love them, and I'm starting to have conversations with myself of who do I not like? That's how good they are.
There's nobody
Who
not
do you
to
not
like
like?
them.
The only thing you can pick at is maybe Joey Ortiz's inconsistency at the plate.
But look at
he's
him as a
great
fielder.
Great
field.
defensively. I mean, you talk about weird names like Isaac Collins and Caleb Durbin. Those guys' numbers with runners in scoring position with 2 outs, you can get deep in it, and you're like, these guys post All-Star break and pre-All-Star break for the last month have been unbelievable. Yet we're not even mentioning the guys who have been consistent for the entire season. You name it, they're awesome. You name me a player, text me a player. I'll tell you what's great about them.
And it's amazing, too, because I think this team, for a long time, there was not maybe even local, but for sure national buy-in, right? Where you look at this team and say, they're not full of studs. They're not full of guys that are, annual all-star guys. So it must just be a hot team. But the reality is they've sustained this high level of play for a long time out of guys you wouldn't expect, like Quinn Priester and Andrew Vaughn. But the reality is, whenever you have a special season, right? Whenever you have a season where maybe you wake up World Series run, I know on our 2015 Panther team, we had multiple guys that played well above their capabilities. Like, they had a career year. Like, they couldn't replicate that year before or after, but there was something about that year that they were just on fire. I can think of one guy who was a safety, Kurt Coleman. He came in on a 1-year minimum deal. Dude was a Pro Bowler and had like 10 interceptions. Got a big deal after, never was as good after or before. But that specific year, dude was on fire. That is what special seasons are made out of, and that's why this team, it has gone beyond like, they're just hot, they're a young team. Well, you've got multiple guys having career-type years, and that is sustained through the end of the year. You keep it rolling, that's what special seasons are made out of. That's why there's actual World Series hope this year.
No, there's actual World Series hope, and yesterday watching Quinn Priester pitch, but especially, the dude had like a 7-pitch inning when I was watching. I'm like, this is
who
incredible.
Is this guy?
Exactly. I believe that was in like the 6th inning as well when he had, it's like, or 5th or 6th inning, and it's just like, dude, Matt Arnold, everything that he has done this year, starting in the offseason, has been a stroke of magic. He has not missed whatsoever, but a sign of a good team is the fact that regardless of who gets called up, regardless of whose turn it is to take the mound, regardless of whose turn it is to go up at bat, they expect to excel, they expect to be great. But seeing what Nestor Cortez said about the Brewers when he's leaving, Nestor Cortez pitched 2 games for the Brewers this year, and he said, listen, I'm sorry to Milwaukee that I didn't get a chance to give you guys more because of the injury, but he said this is a gritty group of guys, and he said this is an amazing blue-collar organization. That right there speaks volumes about what the Brewers are building, and I'm just so excited about that performance from Quinn Priester yesterday. Again, we're talking about, are the Brewers, are they really a contender? No, they're a contender. And then before we're talking about, can Quinn Priester sustain this? Quinn Priester was a first-round pick for a reason. The Quinn Priester you are seeing right now is just somebody who is tapping into his potential.
And coming into a system where the pitchers always develop in a way where you don't maybe see it elsewhere, but when they come to this place, they thrive.
Yeah, but he had the potential. That's why he was a first-round pick. And you're seeing what happens when you are able to cultivate and grow talent. These are the results that you get. The Milwaukee Brewers continue to cultivate and grow talent. And I'm telling y'all, the Brewers are going to break through and win a World Series, and it might just be this year.
What's amazing is, this run that started in 2008 with CC Sabathia, and it's kicked off so many, knocking on the door of the World Series like 2011 and 2018, and many playoff appearances since then. They've never had a pitching staff like this. This is a pitching staff that is just unbelievable. Starting pitchers, relievers, Trevor McGill on the back end. It's that gives me a lot of confidence. And then when all these guys are outperforming at the plate, it's like what's left in there? Like you got a dude as a manager. This is the first time I have true belief.
Can you believe
as a manager?
Dog.
We signed Jose Quintana because we felt like we had a need in the starting pitching rotation. I would say Jose Quintana is our 5th best starter that we have, and he's the guy that we felt like, they got Jose Quintana, they need somebody.
I don't know if he is.
Who would be?
He's the 5th best consistent starter the Brewers have. But when you're talking about the rotation, right?
Logan Henderson?
Logan Henderson has been better. Chad Patrick is but Jose's been good. But
he's been the most consistent, no doubt. I'm just saying from a potential and what we've seen standpoint, this is a great problem.
But I'm saying when we signed Jose Quintana, we thought it was a signing out of need.
It was patching a hole that might break again.
You would not have imagined come August, we would be talking about all these other guys in front of Jose. And when we talk about the playoffs, maybe Jose gets trotted out there. If you don't have a mid-start,
a long reliever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nobody thought that.
I don't think he starts a game.
Can you translate these guys like Logan Henderson, Chad Patrick, Jose Quintana? Can you translate them to then being like where they can pull a long stretch in relief?
Absolutely. That's how playoff baseball goes. You shrink even the amount that Mizorowski goes sometimes, even from what he's doing today, right? 3 1/3, 4 innings. If he comes in for 3 and gives you 3 great, and you want to save him for a spot, call me crazy. Watch Jacob Mizorowski go like the 6th inning to the 8th inning into McGill, like a couple times. You know what I mean? Depending on how they want to use them. But that may or may not happen.
Match.
But that is the opportunity that they have with the guys and with the pitch counts and who you got to look after. Like, Jacob Mizorowski might not start, but he could come in the 3rd inning, take you 3rd inning to the 7th inning, then get you to Obner and get you to McGill. Like, there's so much you can do with this roster that gets me excited about what's ahead with focusing on what's in the present, which is another 4-game winning streak on this road trip.
Yeah, and I'll do you one better because of the fact that D.L. Hall and Quinn Priester were teaming up at a point. So Quinn Priester knows what it's like not to come in right away to start a game. And so thinking about that, imagine the Miz and Quinn Priester. The Miz going 3 innings, maybe 4, and then Quinn Priester coming in going another 4.
They paired D.L. Hall with Quinn Priester.
That's
what I'm saying. Quinn Priester and Jacob Mizorowski, I'd be like, damn.
But you have that because now you have a guy that already has experience with coming in, not being a starter, but not being trotted out to start the game. He already has that experience now. So, again, the Brewers are building something special in that pitching staff. They're going to be able to keep the Brewers in a lot of games.
Well, Brad, we are going to sit back, relax, and maybe go to American Family Field and enjoy something special.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm going to enjoy a carbless because that is just what I do on a hot Wisconsin summer day like that. An ice-cold carbless in my hand is exactly what it takes to quench my thirst. It is something I'm going to go home to the Nortman estate and enjoy because that's what I do on a Wisconsin summer day like this. Because you could be at American Family Field cheering on the Brewers, could be on the lake, the bonfire, maybe the golf course, wherever you are. It is well accompanied and improved by an ice cold carbless in your hand. No sugar, no carbs, no gluten, 100 calories, and full of flavor, just the right carbonation. It's something you got to taste to experience. You'll never go back to the old stuff. Not only that, a flavor for every palate. That is the carbless promise, because you've got classic cocktails, you got margaritas, you got all the fruit flavors. You got to try them all because you'd be surprised at which ones you love. I love them all, so I can't pick a favorite, but margarita, man, that still is my baby, the first one I ever tried. If you want to experience and improve your summer experience, grab yourself a carbless. Less is more with carbless.
Typically, when you tune in at this time, you might hear Mark Tauscher. He's usually scheduled 2:30 on Tuesdays.
Is he still? No, he's back from vacation.
I was going to get there. He's back from vacation. He's scheduled to appear at 3:30 here on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman. We have Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? I don't know what's going to happen. Is Brad going to read? Is Kyle going to read? Is Strofe going to read? Is a caller going to read? Are we going to have another guest again? I don't know.
I'm not
But what
reading.
I do know is, is Brad is selfish, and I'll tell you why next.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
And you're disrupting my flow.
No, your flow.
Dang nabbit.
Dang nabbit, I had a good flow.
Gee golly willikers.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It's Ben Brust from KBN. Join us live at IKEA Oak Creek on Friday, August 8th from 2 to 5 p.m. We're bringing the fun, and IKEA's bringing the flavor with their summer barbecue bash. From 4 to 7 p.m., IKEA family members can feast on a buffet packed with barbecue classics, and yes, there's a little Swedish twist too. All for just $5. Not an IKEA family member yet? No worries. Sign up online for free today. Get all the tasty details at Oak Creek IKEA store page on IKEA.com/US. See you there.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know it's not just a car, it also drives your children's dreams. So whether you're going to soccer practice, robotics club, or opening night in the school play, we help protect those dreams. Save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Step right up and gaze into my crystal ball. I see flashing lights, spinning reels, and a big win. This August, you have a ticket to a cash carnival at Potawatomi. Play with your rewards card and earn entries to win your share of $300,000 in cash and prizes. Prize drawings every Thursday through August 28th. Your fortune awaits. Only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
From the biggest stars to the greatest moments, Behind the Bucks is Bucks history, like you've never heard it before. It's all on Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
At Tony Wendorf & Associates First Weber Real Estate Services, we do more than close deals. We serve with gratitude and faith-filled purpose. We have sold over $300 million in real estate since 2020, and we're just getting started. What sets us apart? We care. Even if we're not your agent, we'll still help. That's the kind of stewardship the community deserves. If you're buying or selling across southeastern Wisconsin, let us earn your trust. I'm Tony Wendorf, and I want to create your red carpet experience. Contact us at wendorfteam.firstweber.com.
Windows, windows, windows. You hear all about everyone's windows and how theirs are the greatest. I'll tell you, our windows are the best as well. Hi, I'm Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, and I'm right there with you. We've taken the most trusted brand in windows, Pella, and paired them with such an outstanding business that we will deliver results to you at your home. Siding Unlimited has won Pella's prestigious 5-time Pella Platinum Premier National Contractor of the Year award. Siding Unlimited is the company to install your new windows.
It's ESPN Milwaukee's Brad Nortman here with some exciting news from my friends at Bank 5-9. Not only have they been named a top workplace for 16 straight years, but they've just won the prestigious Community Choice Award as the best bank in the Milwaukee area. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Not only do they have great products and services, but they truly live out their mission to make lives better. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check out the best. Visit bank59.com to learn more today. Member FDIC.
For your next night out, revel in the fusion of artistry and flavor with Sushi at St. Kate, offering guests an elevated experience where freshness and creativity converge in every bite. St. Kate the Arts Hotel introduces an exciting new sushi menu to its culinary repertoire. Indulge in the finest seafood, freshest ingredients, and expert craftsmanship for an inspired and delectable dining journey. Experience the art of sushi at St. Kate and learn more at stkatearts.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Hey, little thing, let me light your candle, cause the mama, I'm sure all the hand and I just around. Action speaks louder than words, and I'm a man, a great experience. I know you got
Hello, teachers. If you're listening right now, hopefully you're enjoying some summer. But we know you work hard to inspire future generations, so IKEA wants to say thank you and share some inspiration with you. From August 1st through the 17th, your local IKEA stores are offering all teachers and educators an exclusive 15% off your entire purchase during IKEA Teacher Appreciation Days. Whether you're revamping the classroom, organizing your home office, or rewarding yourself with a cozy new space to unwind at home, IKEA has your back. So teachers, stop by your local Oak Creek IKEA, fill up the cart, then show your staff ID at the register to enjoy a special thanks and 15% off. Brewers!
Oh,
that was
on.
Better. That was better. That was better.
No, me and Brad, we got to get back in the game.
Yeah. I miss it.
All right, I'll give you guys a chance. Just don't be bad.
Okay.
Brewers! Brewers!
Yeah, no, we can't do that
canceled.
anymore.
You peaked too much. You didn't move the mic away. Gosh darn it, Strofe. I'm back.
Gosh darn it.
God, gee
oh,
whiz.
gee willikers.
Golly.
Oh, gosh, what are you doing?
Doggone it.
Sheesh.
Criminy.
You fellers.
You got any
you
more?
You fellas are just so bad.
You guys got any more?
I emptied the clip.
Rats.
Brad is selfish. Well, Brust and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman with you live from Left's Lucky Town Sports Bar and Grill at the Wisconsin State Fair.
Well, KBN Nation, I'll let you be the judge of this. I feel a little bit bad, but not too bad. So I will again be a part of Wisconsin College Game Day pregame show.
Cool.
In fact, wearing the shirt. And tune into us, to me, Jesse Nelson, Adam Mertz, and produced by Riley Yauk. 2 hours before every Wisconsin Badger game, right on these airwaves. So we are having a little show brainstorming session tonight, and we were discussing, the four of us, where should we go to do it. We figured a local establishment, have a couple of beverages perhaps, get the juices going, and really enjoy one another's company and build out the show. So all three of them live in Madison. I live in Oconomowoc. And we were floating around ideas, well, where should we meet? It's a Tuesday night, so it's not particularly convenient for anyone. And I did a thing. They were throwing out some options in Madison. They were throwing out some options around here. And I said, guys, I don't want to do this.
Oh, God.
But my wife's 35 weeks pregnant, and we got 2 little ones at home that just turned 1. And it would be really great if I could put them down to bed. And it would be really great if we didn't have to go all the way to Madison. What do you guys say?
You're selfish.
And they said, oh, sure. Now, to be fair.
Oh, so they don't have lives?
I don't think, well, Mertzi might have some kids still in the household. But they're all traveling an hour plus, and I'm traveling 4 minutes. The place we're going is 4 minutes away from the Nortman estate.
Damn!
I feel a little bit bad, but then again, I said I'd be willing to go to Johnson's Creek.
All right.
As far as I
have one simple question, then you can be good.
What?
You know what it is.
I think I know where you're leading this.
No, what was my question?
I should treat them?
You got to pick up the check.
No, let me see. Maybe only the specials. Maybe only the specials.
I would have drove. If that's the case, I would have drove.
Yeah. I said I'd go to Johnson's Creek. That's pretty in between.
Listen, Brad, I'm proud of you. Because after somebody let somebody walk all in their house with shoes, now you see that he's burning.
This is me growing the backbone.
No, it's making everyone do somebody.
It's being a selfish teammate.
No. I got your back because you offered them. They said, hey, where should we all meet at?
Yeah, it's inverted.
Now you have to drive from Oconomowoc all the way to Milwaukee. Now, most of them drive from Madison to Madison or somewhere in Dane County. You have to drive out of Waukesha County all the way to Milwaukee County, back to Waukesha County, and they want you to drive to Dane County?
No, he said Johnson Creek.
But they said no.
You know
they said no. They want to go to his house.
We're
not going to his house.
They got Brad Nortman. They got offered an opportunity, and they said, no. You do
You're not
what's
picking up the
comfortable
check,
for
so
you.
I just don't care.
No,
So there you go. So they got Brad Nortman. I'm usually
tell.
the victim of this, and this time I can be on the upper hand.
That show is full of softies. That's all I know. I know it's full of softies. I don't know Adam Mertz too well, but he does a heck of a job.
He's a softie.
He has to be a softie.
They're all very nice guys.
Brad is the toughest guy on the
I think I am. Jesse Nelson. We all know Jesse Nelson.
Oh,
he's
don't
leading
get me
the
started.
show.
Let's just
he's
keep
leading
going.
the show.
Lord.
Adam Mertz, kindest dude ever.
Yes, very kind.
And Riley Yauk also. Just a great guy.
Young and impressionable.
He'll do whatever.
So
you guys are giving me an opportunity. I'll drive to Minnesota and back.
I'm the tough guy on Wisconsin College game day.
Well, congratulations, Brad. You're the toughest guy in the room for
It
once.
feels good.
Yeah.
I'm walking around with my
Looks
chest
like I'm
out
going to
a
have to
little
call
bit.
in every show to bully you guys because someone needs to be a little tougher on you.
I'm walking around with my chest out all show long, and tonight.
Does it feel good to be a bully, Brad?
In the moment, a little bit.
Oh, it feels good forever.
Oh, gosh.
But you know what I keep looking for? I want her in the flesh, but I know they have a place you can go see her. It's Gina Della from Pella. It is Gina Della, the one and only Gina Della from Pella at the Wisconsin State Fair.
I tell you what, they're here at the Expo Center, so go check them out. I was watching the Brewer game last night, and I saw Gina Della and Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin on a commercial there. They are everywhere. So whether you come down here to the show, the Expo area, and check out the Pella Windows and Doors booth here at the Expo Center, or you go right to their showroom in Brookfield, you'll be amazed at everything Pella Windows and Doors has to offer to increase your home value, decrease energy costs, especially on a day like to this, and give you a deal like this. 0% interest for up to 5 years. That's no interest until the 2030s. That is absolutely crazy. But you got to order by August 31st. Come on down to the State Fair and check them out. Say hello to Gina and everyone at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
All right, for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? A lot of times when we're out and about, a lot of people come up to me and say, oh, I would crush you in Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? You know what my response is?
So
call in. Call in. So, I'm calling out the people who think they would whoop me. If you want to whip me, whip me. Because it sounds like I haven't heard from anybody who's come on and said, yeah, I've told Ben I'd want to beat him in person. And none of them follow through because they're scared of the smoke.
Oh, I don't know if they're scared. I mean,
they're probably not.
The losers 5-21-4 in 2025.
800-990-3776. 800-990-ESPN is the Carbos Talk and Text line. If you are lucky number 7, caller number 7 at 800-990-3776, you will play me in Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? I don't know where I'm going to go. I haven't done one of these on a remote since Brad screwed up and got fired.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's right.
Crazy.
So, caller 7, Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? 800-990-3776. We're back in 2 minutes, live from the Wisconsin State Fair.
Your path to a degree should fit your life, not the other way around. At Lakeland University, you can personalize every part of your college experience. With a main campus in Sheboygan, evening classes across the state, and flexible online options, you choose how and when you learn. Just graduated high school, changing careers, juggling work and life, they've got options for you. You can even earn credit for experience you already have, or for the work you're doing now, saving time and money. Start customizing your future today at lakeland.edu/ESPN. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
Hey, it's Kyle Walsh. You know owning a home is one of the best investments you can make, but keeping it comfortable, energy efficient, and looking great, that takes a little extra work. But this summer, Universal Windows Direct is making it easy to finally tackle that project with an offer you can't pass up. Right now, you get to choose your offer. Pick the one that works for you. Payments as low as $99 a month or 12 months with no payments and no interest. Call 414-410-2000 or go to universalwindowsdirect.com.
At Cousin Subs, the bigger your smile, the better we feel. That's why our menu features something for everyone, like our Wisconsin cheese curds, golden fries, creamy shakes, and mac and cheese, all paired with your favorite sub, or our subs in a bowl. And don't forget our kids' meals, now with a free cookie. Here's to a better day. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
You're back at the gym. Your new gym outfit? On point. Your new sneakers? Baller. You've got this. Just like Associated Bank's got you with Access Checking. It's maintenance fee free with no minimum balance requirements. So when you take your first yoga class in 10 months, your body might surprise you, but your checking account won't. You've got this with Access Checking from Associated Bank. See associatedbank.com/checking or ask a banker for details. Member FDIC.
Hey, this is Brad Nortman from KBN. Tune in to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman every day from 2 to 5. WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Nothing quite like being at the Wisconsin State Fair. That is where KBN is here, live at Left's Lucky Town, here at the Wisconsin State Fair. I am Brad Nortman. Right to my left, Kyle Wallace. Somewhere in the deep throngs of the crowd is Ben Brust. And back at the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio is Alex Strofe, the maestro of Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? To the KBN Sports Desk is Alex Strofe.
So as you set up Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust, Bradley, I can't help but wonder two things. Number one, how are we going to make sure Ben Brust doesn't cheat? And number two, how is he going to know when we need him back here?
So great question. We just figured that out. Ben, he has got sweat all over his body. He left his phone, his laptop here, walking away without any technology.
Wait. When is he going to come back?
So we're going to tell our great teammates here to go get Ben when he needs us, and he's hanging out by Pop's Paradise, a little smoked meats area over there at State Fair. So he looks so awkward standing there, hands on his hips. He can't hear me. Everyone's looking at him like he's a circus animal, but that is just Ben Brust being Ben Brust. So it is Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? And I got the pep talk I needed right before we came on here. As we recall, last time we did this, I messed up, got fired.
Wait a minute, you're doing it?
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Here we go. I got the pep talk that I needed from Strofe saying, we have Jason in Bayside. Welcome, Jayside. And Brad, Don't screw this
Did you
up.
read the questions beforehand, Brad?
I did. I skimmed them.
No, not skim. Did you read them out loud? You got to practice.
No, I didn't. I did not.
How do you fail so poorly that you get fired from your job for months? And your first chance to come back, you don't even say the questions out loud?
I'm a professional, Kyle.
Okay.
I ain't worried about it.
Okay.
I'm not worried about it, and Jason in Bayside ain't worried about it either. Let's go ahead and spin it, Strophe.
For those of you who say Ben Brust is an idiot, here's your chance to be proven right. It's time to play Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust?
It is Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Here is how we play. 15 questions in 90 seconds. Get as many answers correct as you can. You're allowed to say pass, and we'll come back to it if we get through the rest. If you beat Ben Brust, you're going to win a $25 gift card or an ESPN prize package. The 4XL t-shirt is a hot commodity for the prize package. Today we have Jason in Bayside, who is 1-1 against Alex Strofe, looking for that winning record against Ben Brust. Jason in Bayside, how are we feeling today? Are we feeling confident to go 2-1 against Ben Brust?
I'm feeling confident. Haven't been on trivia for a long time now, but I'm ready to go.
Okay. Well, you are overdue and you are ready for a big showing. Let's go ahead and just ready to get it rolling. Strophe in 3, 2, 1. What was the name of the first video game console to feature wireless controllers?
PlayStation.
Who is the all-time leading scorer in NBA history?
LeBron James.
Who played the character Tony Montana in Scarface?
Al Pacino.
Who is the lead singer of the band Queen?
Freddie Mercury.
In what year did the Berlin Wall fall?
1989.
Which U.S. state has the most electoral votes?
California.
Which artist, who headlined the Super Bowl halftime show, released the album Good Kid, Mad City in 2010?
Pass.
Which U.S. coin features a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on its backside?
Pass.
Who wrote the novel 1984?
George Orwell.
What type of rock is formed with cooled lava?
Magma.
What does the S stand for in NASA?
Space.
Okay, I mean, he cooked pretty good. What do we have there, Strophe?
That's a 7 spot.
That's a 7.
Got through 11 questions, got 2 wrong, passed on 2, 7 spot.
Okay, that's pretty good. I think that's going to be a winning score for Ben Brust here.
That
Ben Brust
should be good enough for a
He's
win.
on the hop back here.
Yeah.
On the hop.
Oh gosh, he's put so much
Ben's been
water
doing
on
this
his
thing in the
chest.
break where he's taking rags, dipping it in an ice bucket and putting over his shoulder. His shirt is absolutely drenched now. It's like a wet T-shirt
I had
competition.
no idea how drenched my shirt was.
It's ridiculous.
It is a wet T-shirt contest, and you are
Luckily it's
not
not
winning
white.
based on what I'm seeing.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
You would beat me.
That's very true.
Due to my expert in body language reading, this is no different than if I was at our studios from the outside of the glass.
Yeah.
I was far enough away, it's loud, I can't hear a thing. Kyle doing his normal Kyle job during Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust, eating,
Sure was.
not
Of course.
contributing.
Yep. Less is so good.
Kyle fist pumping because he wants the caller to do well.
Yes.
How did I do in my body language reading?
Yeah, I want them to do well. Yeah, of course.
Of course,
Why would I not?
we're always rooting for KBN Nation over the B of KBN.
Now, do you think he did well?
No idea.
Oh,
I stopped paying attention.
Oh, that makes sense.
Well, this
keep
has
it that
been.
way.
Yeah, he did that in school too.
This has been the trend of guest question askers. We had Greg Scalzo last week, who is the I got to say, big shoes to fill because your boy, Brad, is doing it this week.
B-Rad is back, baby.
B-Rad is back.
B-Rad is back.
My suspension is lifted. I'm feeling good, confident, and I'm now the bully of Are You Smarter
What
Than
happens
Better?
if you screw up again?
The bully. Ain't going to happen because I'm a pro. And I don't make new mistakes, just like Matt LaFleur, Adam Senovich, whoever said.
Not true. You lost it because you made the same.
Okay. Don't make the third mistake, is what he meant to say. And here's how we're going to play Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? You're playing Jason in Bayside, who has a one-on-one record and one
already.
Oh, you're doing great.
I'm doing it now so that when I read the actual questions, I'm smooth as butter. 15 questions in 90 seconds. Get as many answers correct as you can. You're allowed to say pass. We'll come back to it if you get through the rest. If Jason in Bayside beats you, he's going to win a 4XL T-shirt. Benjamin Brust, any questions?
You know what my favorite part about this is? Greg Scalzo did this without even reading a script that you fumbled.
Yeah, but he did it for how many years?
Doesn't matter.
No, he did it for years. He's ingrained. I want to make sure. I'm a by-the-book guy. I'm a by-the-book kind of guy.
Okay, we'll see about that.
Here we go. So no questions for Ben Brust. Let's get it going in 3, 2, 1.
The L comes.
What was the name of the first video game console to feature wireless controllers?
Nintendo.
Who is the all-time leading scorer in NBA history?
LeBron James.
Who played the character Tony Montana in Scarface?
Jimmy something.
Who is the lead singer of the band Queen?
Mercury.
In what year did the Berlin Wall fall?
1987. Ooh.
Which U.S. state has the most electoral votes?
California.
Oh. Which artist who headlined the Super Bowl halftime show released the album Good Kid, Mad City in 2010?
Beyonce.
Which U.S. coin features a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on its backside?
The $1 coin.
Who wrote the novel 1984?
Margaret Thatcher.
Oh, no.
What type of rock is formed with cooled lava?
Stones.
What does the S stand for in NASA?
Space.
Which singer has the real name of Stefani Joanne Angelina Germanotta?
Beyonce.
Wow, that was bad.
What's the world's largest island that is not a continent?
Hawaii?
I think that Jason and Bayside got you.
Yeah,
Are we right, Strokey?
Throwing Beyonce out there, huh?
Yeah, a lot of Beyonce.
You weren't even bad today.
I have several issues with everything that just happened from multiple people.
Oh, of course.
So let's start with Brad's pronunciation on question 12. Can you read that name to me one more time?
Stefani Joanne
Stop already. Stefani?
It's
Have you
Stephanie,
ever met anybody named Stefani?
It looks like that's
Gwen Stefani's last name is spelled that way.
And to my defense, this is clearly an Italian name.
It is
Stefani Joanne Angelina Germanotta.
Yeah, Gwen Stefani's name is literally spelled.
Where are you getting the last name? The name is Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanotta.
That's close. And we're just talking about different emphasis of syllables.
So that's
Germanotta.
That's problem number one. By the way, it was a 4 spot for Benny, a 7 spot for Jason and Bayside, so a plenty of a
Stephani.
win. Stephanie.
Stephani.
Ben, two things I have issues with, 2 of your answers, including the first question, which was, excuse me for a moment. What was the name of the first video game console to feature a wireless controller? You said Nintendo. So you said the brand. That's like saying what was the first Xbox made, and you'd say Microsoft. That doesn't make any sense.
Halo.
What was the first name of the video game console that had wireless controllers?
Xbox.
No, it is a Nintendo product.
It's Nintendo Wii.
Okay.
The Wii. It's pretty groundbreaking.
That's great.
Okay.
So incorrect.
What else, Strofe? It's an airing of grievances for Alex Strofe.
Number 4, I gave it to you, but I think I'm going to take it away. Who was the lead singer of the band Queen? You said Mercury. What's his first name if you want the point?
Freddie.
All right,
There
good
it
job.
is.
Good job. All right, that's it.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go. Strofe airs his grievances.
Oh,
We're
actually,
all,
I have one more. Question 7 was read like this by Brad Nortman. Which artist who headlined the Super Bowl halftime show released the album Good Kid, Mad City in 2010. You both got it wrong somehow. It is written as which artist who has headlined the Super Bowl halftime show.
Oh, Strofe. Now we're just splitting hairs.
But if somebody was listening to you, which obviously Ben never does, and Jason likely was just a little nervous and not listening super well, that implies the answers can only be Kendrick Lamar.
But you still have to know. You still have to know Kendrick Lamar did it.
Fine.
Can I just say, does this sound like somebody who needed to be out sick yesterday?
I'm refreshed.
I mean, the energy.
All I did was sleep.
Yeah, because you didn't sleep the day before. Yeah,
Yes,
Hang on, I got about 6 things that I got to get off my chest.
Have you went to sleep?
And by the way, all the times, Kyle, that I said Brewers, I didn't hear that coffee voice that whole 5 minutes he just talked.
Yeah. He had the microphone and he was smooth as butter.
Did you not hear me say hold on for a second?
Kyle defended you yesterday, and you're spitting in his face.
I am a complete
by
idiot for defending
lying
him.
to us. Oh,
we lost him.
There we go. Gen
him.
Z energy.
We lost him.
Gen Z energy.
All right, let's rip through these answers. So is the first video game console with feature wireless controller. Nintendo Wii.
That's a good one.
Who is the all-time leading scorer in NBA history? Indeed, LeBron James.
You did a good job.
Who played the character Tony Montana in Scarface? Al Pacino.
Oh, okay.
Al Pacino. Lead singer of the band Queen is Freddie Mercury. Man, we've had this one so many times.
He was close, though.
In what year? You're tracking
closer. He went
closer.
from the 40s to the 80s.
Yeah, what year did the Berlin Wall fall? 1989.
Okay. I'm going to get that one next time.
That's good. I'm proud of you. You're not as dumb as you. I like that.
Which U.S. state has the most electoral votes? California.
Cook. The boy Cook.
You were
I watched
cooking.
election night.
Strofe brought up in his grievance. Which artist who has headlined the Super Bowl halftime show released the album Good Kid, Mad City in 2010? That's Kendrick Lamar. Which U.S. coin features a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on its backside? The dime.
Never would have got that.
This is another one we've gotten before.
Well, I would have got it because there's only the amount of coins. But
who
you know what I mean.
wrote the novel 1984? You said Jimmy something, right?
No, that was for the...
Do you want to try again at that?
Can you give me the initials?
G.O.
That didn't help.
George. No, you don't know.
No.
You don't know.
George Orwell.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah, no.
George Orwell.
No, we wouldn't.
That
we wouldn't
is going
as
right
Greg
to the...
Scalzo said, you could have locked me in a jail cell and you got to get out, or the rest of your life, I never would have got George Orwell.
What type of rock is formed with cooled lava? That's igneous, not stones. What does the S stand for in NASA? Space. Very good. Which singer with the real name Stefani Joanne Angelina Germanata? That's Lady Gaga.
That makes sense.
Stefani.
Stroke, how are we supposed to know that?
Then finally, what is the world's largest island that's not a continent? That is Greenland, not Hawaii. Greenland.
Good job to our caller.
Yeah, good job to our caller.
That is Are You Smarter Than Ben
Jason
Brust?
and Bayside.
Jason and Bayside with the win.
He's now 2-1 against you, 2-0. What is this?
He's now 2-1.
2-1 against you. Look at that.
Good job. So, hey, how'd I do? This is the first time back for
I
feel good.
It was
I feel good.
No, you asked, and now you're talking.
I feel like I didn't play in the preseason game, and I feel like I'm fresh for week one.
No,
Brad,
played
that
one
wasn't bad.
series.
Yeah,
it was
thanks,
it was
Kyle.
Brad
3
wasn't
and out.
bad. And he won. You haven't beat Brad all 2025.
Yeah.
That was like the Packers. One series, 3 and out.
They scored a touchdown in that one series last year, didn't they? Dontavian Wicks.
It was one
Brad
play,
Nortman,
I believe.
Same guy.
It was 3 plays, I thought.
Oh, you're right. It was Jacobs, and then a pass to Dontavian Wicks, so we never saw them again.
Yeah.
Yep. Until they got beat by the Eagles.
Yeah.
What a journey.
Is everything okay over there? Ben looks flustered.
I'm working on it.
Ben can't multitask when things are about to go wrong. He just took an L. The battery for the computer is about to die, and now he's freaking out. He was trying to get the attention of our great event staff, but he couldn't.
I clapped as loud as I could.
So that's why he started clapping loud. Congratulations! Like a
Meanwhile,
monkey.
they're deep in their phones like a Gen Z would be. Gen Zs need to get out to Road America and experience the outside, because the outside is where you can go explore. Go play some volleyball. You can take a golf cart around the track. You can try good food. You can do all this at Road America, America's National Park of Speed, conveniently located between Green Bay, Milwaukee, and Madison at Elkhart Lake. Come see a race at Road America. Kids 16 and under are free. free with this with a paying $1 the gate. Yes, Kyle.
Road America was popping last weekend.
Oh, dude, IMSA was crazy.
It was all over my social media. Everybody I knew was at Road America last week, taking in the beautiful weather and the great racing.
And if you want to see what is next, it is August 15th through the 17th, the GT World Challenge. As Kyle said, smart people, go to roadamerica.com and get your tickets today. More next. Then we get to Mark Tauscher on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman live from Lefts at the State Fair.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
Hey, Gabe, also, did you call us idiots?
Yeah, it's exactly what I called you. Yes.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We're currently dealing with typical backups, starting on I-41 south from Good Hope Road all the way to Capitol Drive. 41 north starts from Watertown Plank Road all the way up towards Hampton Avenue. If you're heading south on I-43, backups begin once you pass Brown Deer Road all the way to West Bender Road. For those heading west on I-94, backups begin from 16th Street through the Stadium Interchange and clear up at Mitchell Boulevard. And on 94 south, backups begin from Beecher Street to the Connecticut River. Traffic is brought to you by Fisco Auto Body. Call Fisco Auto Body to help with all body repair needs. Fisco. Tonight will be mainly clear with some lingering smoke and a low of 66 degrees. Wednesday will be mostly sunny, warm, and humid with smoke still in the area with a high of 82 degrees. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Sean Brinda on 94.5 ESPN.
All day, every day. The Carbless Talk and Text line is open for you.
First off, there is not one team that's on the fringe that scares me.
800-990-3776. The Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more.
When you're high, you feel different. Pretty obvious, right? You think different, talk different, but if you feel different, you drive different. So if you're high, just don't drive. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Wow, a bomb by Yelich. Join the crew for an electric matchup when the Brewers host the Mets August 8th through the 10th. The weekend starts with a celebration at Cerveceros Night on Friday the 8th, featuring makers markets, music, and more. Then don't miss an all-new Christian Yelich bobblehead giveaway on Saturday the 9th, courtesy of American Family Insurance. Close out the series with Sunday matinee baseball and a limited edition Jacob Mizorowski t-shirt giveaway. Grab your tickets at Brewers.com.
Home buyers are raving about their experiences with the Citizens Bank mortgage team.
Aaron helped me get pre-approved really fast, like before the open house even started.
I called Devin so many times with questions, and he always answered.
It's more than a mortgage. It's your future. And at Citizens Bank, we make it personal. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/mortgage. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender. NMLS 746419.
Monica, we've got to hand it to you.
You and the design team have outdone yourselves.
Are you talking about the One collection?
Those rings say you are the one.
And they say it symbolically.
Describe the symbols.
Every ring in the One collection should be presented with a special ritual.
What would that ritual be?
You pick up her left hand and you place a kiss on her ring finger.
Rick, you never told me about that part.
Then you show her the tiny red diamond, flush mounted inside the ring, that will forever be in contact with her finger.
Why is it red?
Because that's when the giver says to the one, wherever you go, my heart goes with you.
I give you this kiss. I give you my heart.
The red diamond is a secret symbol of that sacred moment.
The center diamond on the outside of the ring is for the whole world to see.
But the tiny red created diamond inside the ring is only for the two of them.
The One collection of engagement rings is available exclusively at Kessler's.
To find the Kesslers nearest you,
visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
College students, are you looking to make your campus living more comfortable, functional, and fashionable this year? Let IKEA help. From innovative storage solutions and furniture to maximize your space, to fashionable bedding and accessories to make it uniquely yours, IKEA is helping make college living truly inspired by you. And now, qualified college students can save even more with 15% off their IKEA purchase when they sign up for IKEA Family for free. Visit IKEA Oak Creek, IKEA Schaumburg, or check out the Ready for College section on IKEA.com/US to learn more.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Wisconsin State Fair. It is Kyle Brust Nortman with you, KBN Nation, at 800-990-3776. Less is more with Carbless. Get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. You got the whole crew together. Strophe is about 100% running the show after he was allegedly 1% of living yesterday. Quick turnaround by my guy.
Hold on. I would say I'm at about 80%. And I was probably at a good 35 yesterday, maybe at best.
That's crazy.
Wow, 35.
I was in the dumps yesterday. It was no fun. But I was not at 1. That implies
I did call him after the show, and he did sound bad.
How much were you outside over the weekend?
I know.
Enough to the point where I can blame the Canadian wildfires for the state of my asthmatic self.
Okay.
Sounds good, Strophe. Whatever you need to tell yourself to sleep at night. All right. Now, the news that we talked with Jason Wilde yesterday about that wasn't news at the time that we saw Bill Huber and others that follow the Packers report is that Nate Hobbs had a small procedure on his knee. Now, this is food for thought, folks, because I know that everyone's going to be like, well, Jair got paid all this money, and I wanted to move on from him. I get it. And he himself is a little banged up himself with a little swollen knee right now for the Baltimore Ravens. But this is the guy that the Packers signed, Nate Hobbs. 2021, 16 games playing, 9 games started. That was his rookie season, so obviously you're not going to start every game trying to find your way. 11 games, 11 starts. I think we're missing some games there. 13 games, 11 starts. 11 games, 7 starts. Those are his 4 years before he signs his deal to come to the Green Bay Packers, making probably 4x of what Jair Alexander, 2.5 to 3x probably. But on the average annual, a lot more than Jair Alexander is. So the weird thing is, it's razor thin at the cornerback position. We're playing the Bo Melton merry-go-round of you can do this, you can do special teams, you're a wide receiver, you're a cornerback. Like, as much as we talk about the offensive line and how Jordan Morgan is the sixth man, I'd rather my sixth man be someone who is a first-round draft pick than not knowing what the depth is at cornerback when I'm seeing Corey Ballantyne and the law firm might be coming back for the Packers.
Ballantyne law firm.
But it's just another injury, and it's the same position, and it's not a very deep spot.
Well, it's one of the reasons why when Jason Wilde came on, when this whole thing about Jair getting released, he said, I'm good with the top 3 guys, but after that I'm a little concerned. They're an injury away from looking really lean, and that was one of the reasons why Bo Melton made the switch from wide receiver to cornerback. And listen, this whole time I was in the camp, try to find a way, an agreeable way, to bring Jair back. You might not be able to rely on him, but we are being reminded that this doesn't just happen in a vacuum. Football is a violent game, and you're likely going to have guys down. And if you don't feel good about your depth, and you had 4, let's be honest, you had 4 guys that were more than capable. You had, at one point, you had Jair, Nate Hobbs, you had Nixon, and you had Ballantyne. Yeah. All 4 guys could be a trio of starters in some capacity. Now Hobbs is down, and you're in a position where you're really lean. Anybody goes down, they're in a tough spot against really good skill positions. So if you don't trust Jair to stay on the field.
That's the big part that I think you need to reiterate is this schedule isn't last year's schedule. These offenses they are playing are elite, and the skill position players are elite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just disappointing for me because, again, I'm not going to overreact. It sounds like he'll be back in 4 weeks, which will put him back in time to be able to play week 1 for sure, week 2. But my disappointment is the fact that we moved on from a guy in Jair Alexander, right? The guy that we knew he wasn't always healthy, but you knew the talent that he had. To get another guy who was injury-prone, who already within the first 2 weeks of practice has to have knee surgery. So my disappointment is the fact that we decided to trade one injury-prone guy who was a stud for another injury-prone guy that's just, an above-average corner in NFL still trying to find his way. This, for me, is disappointing because it puts the Green Bay Packers at risk to not have a very good.
You use the word above average very kindly.
I would say he's above average. You don't think he's above? I think Nate Hobbs is definitely above average corner, and I still have high hopes for him. But
it better be because they're paying him above average.
But it's not good knowing that he's going to come into the season with a knee injury, and guess what? Just because you get your knee cleaned up, it doesn't mean after 4 weeks that nagging pain may go away. This may end up lingering with him for the remainder of the season. He may need to get his knee drained just like Jair needed to get his knee drained. So, again, it's just disappointing of the Green Bay Packers losing Jair and replacing him with somebody who's just as injury-plagued as he is.
Well, and he plays, Nate Hobbs he plays a very physical brand of football, which I love. This defense needs a little bit more of that. I can't wait to see that on the field on Sundays, but that also lends itself to the thinking that maybe that's the reason why he had missed a couple games throughout his career. Again, if you're able to keep Jair for $4 to $6 million like the Ravens had, maybe it would be good to have that level of depth if and when, and now we're experiencing the when of when injuries happen.
Now, we are prognosticating a little bit too far ahead because the timing of the injury does bode well for the Green Bay Packers. He's not missing any games, so to speak, right now, but you don't know what it. We've seen this song and dance before.
It's a knee.
He's going to be questionable week 1. You watch.
Knees do not magically just heal.
What's his status? Limited.
No,
I'm telling you.
Is he going to play? We don't know.
This is going to be a nagging knee injury, at least for the first quarter of the season.
Well, I do want to get to Mark Tauscher because it's been way too long. So, the Packer Hall of Famer is back. And we got some hard hitters for Old T. It's been way too long. Strofe.
Yes?
Brewers!
Brewers!
Okay, you see, he's doing it on purpose.
Yeah, it's purposeful strain.
Now you're messing with our thing.
And when I get loud, I don't have a voice.
You just got loud now.
Yeah. It sounded way better like that. Come on, give me a real one. Okay. Mark Tauscher next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
Homer. This might be the dumbest thing that he has to have said in his career.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
All right, traffic's looking pretty good right now. We still have those typical backups from I-41 South to Good Hope Road all the way to Capitol Drive. 41 North starts from Watertown Plank Road all the way up towards Hampton Avenue. If you're heading south, I-43 backups begin once you pass Brown Deer Road all the way to West Bender Road. For those heading west on I-94, backups begin from 16th Street through the same interchange and clears up at Mitchell Boulevard. 94 South backups begin on Beecher Street to the Kinnickinnick River. This traffic report is brought to you by Dick & Schrauf Heating and Cooling, now hiring HVAC installers and service technicians. Join a winning positive team culture that sets them apart. Apply today at dickandschrauf.com. Taking a look at your weather, tonight's going to be mainly clear, lingering smoke with a low of 66 degrees, and Wednesday's going to be mostly sunny, warm and humid with a high of 82 degrees. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Sean Brinda on 94.5 ESPN.
It's Debbie Lazaga for Comfort Awnings. This summer, I'm getting relief from the hot sun whenever I need it with my motorized retractable awning from Comfort Awnings. Sensors are also available that detect strong winds and rain to extend or retract your awning. They even protect against UV radiation so you can safely enjoy the outdoors all summer long. Family owned and located in Burlington, Comfort Awnings expertly installs custom awnings that fit your home and style. Right now, you can receive $200 off all awnings and screens. Call 414-AWNINGS or visit comfortawnings.com.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Ben Brust talking about our friends at Road America, America's National Park of Speed, located conveniently between Green Bay and Milwaukee in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. Come see a race at the legendary 4-mile, 14-turn road circuit that has hosted some of the best racers since 1955. Camp on site all weekend, free admission for kids 16 and under with a paying adult at the gate. GT World Challenge America is up next August 15th through the 17th. Get your tickets today at roadamerica.com.
Siding Unlimited is your local family-owned and operated resource for remodeling your home. We specialize in replacing windows, siding, roofing, doors, and decks. I say specialize because that is who we send to your home. Our team is built around the experts in all fields. Hi, I'm Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited. Looking for new windows, siding, roofing, and doors? Visit the 5-time Pella Platinum Premier National Window Contractor of the Year winner at sidingunlimited.com or stop by our beautiful showroom in Waukesha.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Game Night Show for Events by Design. Events like appreciation parties and retreats can go a long way towards boosting morale and retaining top talent. Events by Design is your go-to creative partner for employee events that truly make an impact. They help leaders retain top talent by making their people feel seen, valued, and celebrated. The creative team at Events by Design does all the planning and production, making sure things not only look great, but also work. Make a smart investment in your culture today. Search online, Events by Design. They design, you party.
Joint pain makes it hard to enjoy anything when it comes to life, let alone the small things like getting out of bed or walking down a flight of stairs. Whether it be hoping it'll just disappear or feeling like you've tried every other option, let me tell you, you haven't tried them all if you haven't tried QC Kinetics. This is Brad Nortman, and I have to tell you about my experience when I visited QC Kinetics at the Greenfield location. It was incredible to see with my own two eyes all the tools that they have to get you feeling your best and get rid of that pain for the long term. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in regenerative medicine, and they have cellular therapies that's going to get that pain away for the long term and get you living your best life again. Your pain-free life is waiting for you on the other side of calling QC Kinetics, because there is your free, no-pressure consultation where you can be evaluated, put on a personal plan of pain relief, and be able to tell if you're a good candidate for QC Kinetics. Grab the phone now and call QC Kinetics for that free consultation. Call them today at 414-285-3474. 414-285-3474. That's 414-285-3474.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I'm not going to sit here and panic about it.
Green and Gold Hall of Famer.
It's not apples to apples. For you, it is.
Solving the world's problems one day at a time.
Everybody doesn't grow and evolve at the same time.
It's Mark Tauscher.
Did you guys hang up on me, or am I hanging up on you?
On Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in.
Live from the Wisconsin State Fair at Left's Lucky Town Sports Bar and Grill, devouring food is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman. Joining us now is the Packer Hall of Famer, Mark Tauscher. Old T, good talking to you. How are you?
I'm doing great, Benny. How are you? Missed you guys.
Yeah, we missed you too. And, you know, were you able to enjoy any Brewers wherever you were? Because this is just so much damn fun.
I mentioned this yesterday. It's not easy to get a Brewers game when you're out of state and you're out of the market. But the first game, and I cannot remember, I think it was, I'm trying to think who we were playing. But maybe it was, who did we play? I'm not going to ask you again. But, yes, I tried to get and watch or listen, at least find out what happened throughout the stretch of this Brewers run. And I couldn't agree more. I think, for whatever reason, I just have been more engaged earlier in this season than I ever have been. And I think part of it is the guys on this team and how they are gritty and tough, and the fact that you feel like if Miz can get healthy and be one of the three guys with Peralta and Woody, all of a sudden you start thinking maybe this team can do it. I think all of that factors in, and everybody's got to love Murph. So yeah, I tried to watch and or listen to as much as I could while we were out in Colorado.
Now shifting gears to the Green Bay Packers, who are all ready to a game week of sorts with the preseason game coming Saturday night against the New York Jets. What camp are you in? If you're Matt LaFleur, are you playing your starters at any point throughout the preseason, or are you telling them, take it off, we want to focus on staying healthy for week one against the Lions?
Yeah, I've kind of went back and forth on this over the years, and I always think the only way you get better at playing football is by playing football. But at this point, when you're playing 17 weeks and that's the expectation, I think I am very limited with whatever I'm doing with Jordan Love and my preferred starters. But I do think, the starters that maybe aren't locked into their spot, I do want to see more play, especially in the first and second, or especially in the second and third week. Because, in the old days, we would sit out most of the fourth preseason game. You have to remember, there is a full week and some change now left before you end up playing that first regular season game. I think I'm going to err on the side of, let's play these guys a little bit more than maybe you want to, but don't get crazy and try and, act like it's a regular season game, because it's not.
Tausch, are you concerned at all about Jordan Morgan? He had a poor performance in the game on Saturday, to practice on Saturday. And then on top of that, it doesn't seem like as a first-round pick, he's emerging as a guy that looks like a solidified starter over either Sean Ryan or Rasheed Walker. Are you getting concerned that Jordan Morgan hasn't emerged yet?
I mean, I think he's got a great opportunity here to show that he can play left tackle. I mean, he is the one that came out and said he wants to be the left tackle when he gets drafted. They drafted him in the first round. I don't think there should be like some high-level like freak-out concern, but should you be wondering like why is he not improving and getting a lot better? I think that is a fair question to ask, and it's not panic city. I think you're looking at it and saying, let's see how he does. If she can't play on Saturday, he's going to get a lot of work. Let's see how he does in a real live-action game. And if there's a lot of struggles in that, and you're playing against 2s and 3s, that's when the real alarm bells come on, because he has not played meaningful snaps at left tackle in 2 years. You remember, he was playing guard all last season. So I'm not overly concerned, but I do think it's fair to start, at least putting some antennas up and saying, where is he, and is he developing on the pace that we are looking for from a former first-round pick?
Talking with Mark Tauscher, Packer Hall of Famer, Mr. Wisconsin himself, on Kyle Brust Nortman live from the Wisconsin State Fair. Tauscher, if all things were equal, and you were a baseball player and or a football player, and you had the opportunity to play for Matt LaFleur or Pat Murphy, who would you choose to play for?
I'm more of a Murphy guy. I mean, it's just for me personally, I like the way kind of he handles himself. He's not as pretty. He's more rough. There's not. I think I'm just going to answer Pat Murphy for all the reasons you think.
He's not just a pretty face?
No. Something like that, yeah. Exactly. What would you do, Benny? You're kind of a pretty. I would think you're going to be LaFleur.
Murph Dog. Murph Dog has that Bill Ryan in him. You know what I mean?
Don't you feel like you're more tailored? You're a little more sensitive. Don't you, Kyle, Nordy, don't you feel like Brust?
No. You don't get to ask them if you're asking me, and you don't like my answer.
You always hey, Benny, you always ask me at the end, you got anything for me, Tausch? I got something.
So you're doing it now? You're doing it now?
Yeah.
Hey. I actually think that Ben Brust, Matt LaFleur wouldn't work for Ben Brust because he would try to walk all over Matt LaFleur. Ben likes to take advantage of situations. A guy like Pat Murphy ain't dealing with his BS.
But
that's actually really
Kyle?
good.
LaFleur may let him, and Murphy won't. Benny doesn't like to get pushed back.
See, that's the thing. I think Benny wants the preferential treatment that I think Matt LaFleur would eventually cater to him.
No, I want the preferential treatment for Pat Murphy once I earn it.
Yeah.
He's not giving anyone preferential treatment. He's saying, get out of town.
Baloney.
No, Ben's a sick person. He likes when people do something. Yeah, hit me harder. Yeah. Be mean to me. Be nasty. He's a weirdo.
Okay, well, the way you said that made it seem way different than what I was going for.
I didn't mince my words. A little kink.
Okay. All right. Tausch, anything else for us? I mean, damn. I can't believe you have me as the LaFleur guy. I mean, Bo told me I was the worst defensive player, my first practice ever, that he's ever seen come through any of his programs, D3 or D1. And that is what I respond to. Not, you're bad at defense. It's all right. We're going to work hard, and you're going to get better at it. No, I can take advantage of that. Like, I could just be good on offense, and he'd let me slip on defense. That's what Matt LaFleur would do. I want Pat Murphy to hold me accountable on everything I do, every detail. Joey Ortiz hits a grand slam. Guess what? You didn't have great plate discipline. Even if you had a grand slam, you're sitting out the next game. That's the type of coaching I like, and that's what I would want. Whether anyone believes me or not, I said my piece.
Yeah, I don't believe you. So.
That's all right. I don't believe you. I you know what? Go back on vacation.
Wait a minute, Tausch. Before you do, I do want to know, should we be – wait a minute, Tausch. Wait. Nate Hobbs.
Oh, okay.
Who would you rather have at this point, Nate Hobbs or Jair Alexander?
I mean, they're both healthy, or they're both in their current state?
They're both who they are, as an injury-prone individuals who don't play full season.
Hobbs. I'm going to go Hobbs because I think Jair, it's to the point – he's missed so much time over 2-3 years that I think it's going to be tougher and tougher to be able to count on him. Where Hobbs, I know he missed some games last year with the Raiders. I sense that you at least get the idea that he I know the knee injury, and that's probably, Jair's dealing with it. Jair's is more, I guess, chronic than maybe what Hobbs has been. So I'm going to lean towards Hobbs.
I got to give Tausch some props.
Yeah?
Because he knew exactly what he was doing when he said, I'm a LaFleur guy.
Yeah, he did.
He got me into, full-blown psychopath. I want Joey Arteta. Rah, rah, rah.
Yeah,
So props to you, Tausch. You pushed the right button today, buddy.
You're welcome, Ben. I always try to. Some days it's better than others.
No, this was a good day, old T.
All right, boys. Take care. Be good.
That's Mark
Good stuff,
Tauscher,
Tausch.
Packer Hall of Famer.
Does he say take care, be good too?
No, I think he just did it as a little I'm
Joke
back
village,
from
yeah.
vacation.
I'm glad he missed 2 weeks in a row, didn't he?
I couldn't tell you. It's been so long.
Man, welcome back, Tausch.
Strofe, make sure I don't do anything wrong here because, Kyle, nothing's changed.
You always do.
Just tell him, come on, because fantasy football is right around the corner.
And we want you a part of our fantasy football draft. So, Strofe.
So far, so good.
This is confusing. Do I just get a caller and then they're in the league, or are they entered for a drawing to be in the league?
No, they get in the league.
I think they're just in the league.
Okay, because that's not what this says. So let's just go with caller number 12, because it's usually a 12-team league.
Yeah.
Kyle Brust and Nortman's Fantasy League. Ryan from Iguanago yesterday is locked in. Do you want to be locked in? We're talking at Potawatomi Sportsbook for the drafting of this event in person. Kyle Brust and Nortman's going to go head-to-head with you. And you, we had pride. We maybe could do a side bet after, run that by ESPN.contest.com. But we're going to have fun. Good food, good prizes, VIP experience for all fans 21 up. Caller 12 is going to win the spot. 800-990-3776. That's 800-990-3776. The Carbless Talk and Text line will be at Potawatomi Sportsbook, and that date is very important. August 20th, Wednesday, August 20th
Will
at
you be
Potawatomi
there?
Sportsbook. Working that out with the future missus right now. She took off, so if she needs my services, I'll be with her. If she doesn't, I'll be at the draft. 800-990-3776. More next. It's Kyle Brust and Nortman.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
Call me daddy.
That just sounds.
It's just, yeah.
Like.
Call me
cut
daddy.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
So this is going to be, I think, a total win-win. Zach Tom gets the biggest signing bonus. He's going to average $22 million a year. He's locked up for 5 years now.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
But Green Bay showed yesterday why they are a self-sustaining operation and a world-class organization, because they know what the hell they're doing.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
The dance of sunlight on water.
Shimmering, sparkling, beautiful, hypnotic. Houses that overlook a gorgeous body of water are the most highly desired houses in the world.
The Bellamare collection of fine jewelry features classic white diamonds, flanked and surrounded by rare and exotic blue diamonds.
Bellamare means beautiful water. Bellamare, sunlight on water, glimmering and twinkling.
The dance is enticing.
The look is spectacular. The impact is exciting.
Blue and white diamonds created in the heart of Mother Nature.
Will dance and sing on the body of a glittering, sparkling woman. Bellamare. This blue and white beauty of sunlight on water
Should be worn on the fingers
the wrist, the neck, and the ears
of the woman you love.
The Bellamare collection is available only at Kessler's. We do diamonds better because diamonds are what we do.
For the location of the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Get ready to say goodbye to those bland seltzers at the ballpark. Carbless is proudly Wisconsin-born, crafted by real people. A husband and wife team who wanted better cocktails in a can. They're locally made and blissfully better. Carbless offers a bold, true cocktail flavor that's made for baseball fans. Available in fan-favorite flavors like lemon lime, black raspberry, cranberry, and mango, bringing the craft cocktail bar to your seat. Refreshment that matches the energy of American Family Field is Carbless. Full of flavor, no sugar, and no carbs. Just game day bliss.
We've all had those moments walking through the Expo Center at the Wisconsin State Fair and thought, ooh, that would be nice to have. Hey, this is Jen Latta from Jen Gabe and Chewy telling you that my purchase of an infrared sauna from Good Health Saunas is one of the best things I've ever bought, and it came at the State Fair. I can feel the extra energy and flexibility that I've gained from using my sauna, plus my skin and hair look better than ever. And with the amount that I travel, its detoxification benefits are totally worth it. Visit Good Health Saunas at the Wisconsin State Fair. Full product details are available at goodhealthsaunas.com.
At Cousin Subs, the bigger your smile, the better we feel. That's why our menu features something for everyone, like our Wisconsin cheese curds, golden fries, creamy shakes, and mac and cheese, all paired with your favorite sub, or our subs in a bowl. And don't forget our kids' meals, now with a free cookie. Here's to a better day. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
At Tony Wendorf & Associates First Weber Real Estate Services, we believe in the human side of real estate. For us, it's faith, family, and friends in that order. We live that every single day. We move fast, negotiate with confidence, and communicate clearly so our clients win. We operate from a place of gratitude, having donated nearly $200,000 back to our community since 2020. You deserve a team that delivers a luxury experience no matter the price point. Tony Wendorf & Associates, trusted knowledge, superior service. Contact us today at wendorfteam.firstweber.com.
Your path to a degree should fit your life, not the other way around. At Lakeland University, you can personalize every part of your college experience. With a main campus in Sheboygan, evening classes across the state, and flexible online options, you choose how and when you learn. Just graduated high school, changing careers, juggling work and life, they've got options for you. You can even earn credit for experience you already have, or for the work you're doing now, saving time and money. Start customizing your future today at lakeland.edu/ESPN. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
For a week or so at most
From the Wisconsin State Fair, it's Kyle Brust Nortman with you across ESPN Wisconsin. Wrapping up the ESPN Wisconsin portion before the 414 hour at 4. We're going to hear some audio from our friends at Jim, Matt, and Molly coming up next on ESPN Madison because David Kaplan has done it again.
Oh, here we go.
Cap makes Homer seem like Homer hates Wisconsin sports.
Oh, wow.
That's how much he is all Bears. I mean, he told us that Caleb Williams was going to have a statue behind Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Second only to Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan actually had a really good rookie season.
Yeah, he did.
Well, let's hear from David Kaplan, host of Cap and J Hood on ESPN 1000 in Chicago from 7 to 10, joining Jim, Matt, and Molly about some upcoming football predictions.
I know everybody up in Green Bay and up in Wisconsin, and I live in Oshkosh part of the summer. I have a home there. Yeah. All I hear about is how great the Packers are going to be. Let me just remind you that if you don't, with a fingertip, block the field goal to beat the Bears in Chicago, you go 0-6 in the division. 0-6, not win a game. And then we rolled in and beat your ass in Lambeau the end of the season. So I think the Packers are headed for a dead last finish in the division.
This dude is delusional. You got to put him in a minute. We'll hire anybody. I know people make jokes about, we'll hire anybody, hire Kyle. Yeah, we will. We will. Because somehow David Kaplan has a job spewing this nonsense and ludicrous type stuff.
Well, to be fair, we did buy ESPN 1000, and he happened to be a tag-along.
Yeah, we acquired him. They have some weird, crazy folks working in sports, and he is one of them. To sit here and talk about a football team in the Chicago Bears that was so bad last season.
They lost 10 games in a row.
And talk about a fingertip, bro. Like what? Okay, we go 0-6 in division. Guess what? We still would have been better than y'all. That is pathetic. So I'm just sick of hearing. I'm gonna call him dumb, but he is a teammate. I'm sick of hearing mentally.
No, just stop.
Okay.
We're going to hear from him again. No, we're going to hear from him again.
Oh, wow.
We're going to go back in time. Let's go back in time about a year ago. David Kaplan joined Jim, Matt, and Molly. And guess what he did? Listen for yourself.
Yeah, I have the Packers at 9-8. I have the Bears at minimum 10-7.
Love it.
You guys better be careful, because if J.J. McCarthy's any good with all the talent they got there, you might be fourth in the division.
What an embarrassing prediction. It's sad.
Play
really.
every laugh track possible on the hotkeys. Hang on, that last one's so good. The last clip from Cap from a year ago. Hearing both of those and then hearing last year, you guys might finish fourth.
Yeah, I have the Packers at 9-8. I have the Bears at minimum 10-7.
Minimum.
Love it. You guys better be careful, because if J.J. McCarthy's any good with all the talent they got there, you might be fourth in the division.
No. You make predictions of Bold State that are wrong over and over again. He's like a dang weather forecaster. He keeps the job, but he doesn't get it right. He literally made the exact same prediction of the Packers being fourth place. Get a new shtick.
I've never heard so much pride in being wrong and carrying the banner for such a trash team. It really is remarkable. Again, this is what makes Bears fans so infuriating, because any other sports franchise, they would at least admit how dilapidated and pathetic they are.
Like the Browns fans.
And not take it out on other franchises. But the Bears fans just cannot keep themselves down with that.
I'm just curious, what about last season gave them hope for this season?
Ben Johnson.
Who?
Just Ben Johnson.
Okay, coach. Ben Johnson gave a team that won 5 games last year, 6 games last year, hope. That's just, it's ridiculous.
Good morning, Strofe.
Good morning.
That was our guy Ben Johnson to his presser.
I'll find it. Here it is.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Oh, that guy's gonna lead him.
Yeah, that's the culture setter that they've been waiting for.
I guess I just can't relate to delusion, because again, I'm not a delusional fan. I am a fan.
Whoa!
I'm a fanatic.
Whoa!
To Kyle's defense, in the lows, he experiences the lows. Not unlike the Bears fans, who just are always just like coming out for everyone else's head, unable to look inward.
Oh, no, a Bears fan's on the Carbless talking text line.
I'm sorry.
A realistic
sorry,
one
Bears.
or delusional one?
What was the scoreboard of last game of the season last year? That's all.
It was Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles in the wild card round of the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken, was the last game of the year. Played
Give
for the
yourself
Packers.
a badum chink, Strofe. Give yourself one. Yes!
No, it is true. He's very true with that. That's my problem with Bears fans, man. That's why with Cubs fans, right now they're panicking. I don't hear them saying, the Brewers are, right now they're panicking. Bears fans are sitting here just trying to take laps talking about how they're going to be third place in the division. Who takes pride in that? The Packers were third place last year, though we won 11 games, and we're not taking pride in that. Meanwhile, Bears fans are taking pride in being in third place. That is a joke.
You know what they say, the common phrase, hurt people hurt people. And they're just hurt. These Bears fans are just hurt. They're trying to
They're hurting themselves, though.
But they're trying to make Packer fans hurt. That's what
but it doesn't work.
No,
I know
it makes me confused. It really is. I'm concerned. I thought the lead water in Milwaukee was bad, but obviously lead is all across the state of Illinois, because all them folks got something wrong with them.
And you hear
Look at Ben.
Did you hear
Look at him.
And
whoa. Why did I take a shot?
Because you're from Illinois. Something wrong with him.
The other funny thing, Cap so proudly said, I live in Wisconsin part of the year. So proudly.
Hey, he's supposed to jump in Lake Michigan or Lake Okauchee or something.
As you can see, he's not very good with follow-through.
Follow-through or even being honest. He can't believe this nonsense.
No, he can't.
He can't be that crazy of an individual to believe this nonsense.
Oh, Ryan and Madison, you guys have fun. He's leaving us.
Have fun what?
He's leaving us.
Oh, where's he going?
I don't know. Jim, Matt, and Molly, you can get along with Jim next on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
KBN's the show that
we'll be back in 2 minutes live from the State Fair.
Traffic is starting to get a little more congested out there. If you're heading on I-94, backups begin from 16th Street through the same interchange and clears up at Mitchell Boulevard. But if you are heading east into the city, backups begin once you leave the Wisconsin State Fair Park all the way up through the stadium interchange. If you're heading south on a 94, be aware that backups do begin once you enter the Marquette interchange, and that extends all the way south past the Kinnickinnick River. If you are heading south on 41, be sure to know that backups begin from Good Hope Road all the way down to Capitol. Tonight, it's going to be mainly clear with some lingering smoke and a low of 66 degrees. Wednesday, smoke will still be in the area. It will be mostly sunny, warm, and humid with a high of 82. Weather is brought to you by Fifth Third Bank, custom solutions built around your goals. Member FDIC. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Sean Brinda on 94.5 ESPN.
Hey, it's Jen Latta, and I just had my walk-in closet redesigned by Closets by Design. Doug and his team in Mequon were amazing, from the first consultation to the final install, and now I have a beautiful, organized space for all of my clothes. They really brought my vision to life. Locally owned with the backing of a trusted national brand, they deliver expert design with a personal touch. Get 40% off plus an extra 15% off, and take advantage of 18-month free financing. Visit closetsbydesign.com or call 1-800-BY-DESIGN, and don't forget to tell them Jen from Jen, Gabe, and Chewy sent you.
Got an unused car, truck, or SUV just sitting in your garage? Now's the time to act. Your vehicle donation to Rawhide Youth Services provides essential mental health care for youths facing trauma and behavioral challenges. Your help is needed right away. Your vehicle could be the key to a young person's fresh start. Don't wait. Donate today at rawhide.org or call 1-800-RAWHIDE. Empty your garage. Fill a young life with hope.
Gabe Neitzel here. Catch Jen, Gabe, and Chewy mornings 7 to 9 on 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour on KBN is brought to you by Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited is Wisconsin's leader in Pella window installation. Looking for new windows, siding, roof, and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on KBN live from Left's Lucky Town at the fair on KBN.
He is Kyle Wallace. My name is Ben Brust, alongside Super Bowl 50 runner-up Bradley Nortman. Alex Strofe running the show back at the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studios. You, KBN Nation, can get into the show at 800-990-3776. List is more. And, of course, on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, and listen back on the ESPN Wisconsin app. Strofe, hit the KBN Sports Desk. Brewers Team Store. This Saturday, we'll be hosting The Miz for a free signing event in the team store. Fans can start lining up as early as 9 a.m. Please note that this is a first-come, first-served event, and each person is only allowed one autograph. No purchase necessary.
Wow.
I scoured to see who follows the Brewers Team Store. I didn't find one Kyle Wallace.
Oh, wow.
I knew you'd love that, Strofe.
Time out. Let's listen. There is a difference. Go to the team store, but these are giveaways. You got to get tickets to get these. These are freebies. You just need a ticket to the game. This is not the team
you're
store.
cheap and you don't want to support the Brewers unless it's free.
No,
now what I got to do is cut the audio and send it to the Brewers. He doesn't want to spend money at the team store. He only wants free gear.
You know, I'm the most fashionable person on ESPN Wisconsin, and being fashionable, you want to have things that other people don't have at first, and so I like to be exclusive. I'm one of 25,000 people that will have the Miz shirt. I'm one of 25,000 people that got the Brewers with the MB logo on it with the bats behind it. One of the 25,000 people who have that. So for me, I like to be part of an exclusive group. I don't want where anybody can just buy it. I want people who had to go to the game and get it, or you're an exclusive brand ambassador.
You know, it really is remarkable. These people that go to get their masters in marketing, they pinpoint people to who is going to be their billboard and their voice. And they said, who should we have be the billboard for our free stuff.
I'm the black man in white.
Nobody says, nobody thinks of free like Kyle Wallace. Kyle will be the representative of our free stuff. And the pro shop for Alex Strofe, a guy that's willing to fork over a pretty penny for his beloved Packers. They send him that way. Brilliant move by these marketing moves, especially the free one for Kyle Wallace.
The Packers
king
pro
of free.
shop is as trash as Alex Strofe is.
Wow, cut
wow.
that
Now
one.
wow.
What are we doing here?
I said what I said.
I'm Team Strofe right now.
This has got to be the dumbest bit he does.
You're proving the Packers pro shop right by not sending you stuff.
No, they're proving me wrong. I don't think their sales are through the roof.
Oh, wow. They just came out.
Reserve fund?
No. That's not from the team store. That's from everything around it. You know what the
If
team
you
store
think there's more Brewers gear bought than Packers gear, you're outside your damn mind.
You know what?
No.
People are salivating over the alternative jerseys this year. Salivating.
I don't know. I feel like the Milwaukee Brewers are right there with them. I mean, Alex Strofe sure ain't helping their cause. If they gave it to me, everybody would be buying stuff for the Brewers.
Again, Kyle. I'm with Strofe. This is your saddest bit. It makes you look pathetic. It makes you look desperate.
I'm not begging the pro shop for anything.
Yeah, but you're whining and being like,
you did though beg the pro shop.
Not this year.
Just out of curiosity, how many times have I come on the air and complained that the Brewers don't send me stuff since they've started sending stuff? Just out of curiosity, how many times have I complained?
You know you're not handsome enough to wear their stuff. You're not handsome enough to be a brand ambassador for them.
You need to put your Twitter bio, Brewers brand ambassador, and then next thing you know, you ain't going to be getting free stuff because they didn't choose you.
The brand ambassador that's attended one game all season.
Yeah, how many games have you been to?
I think
he's going to lie. You a lie.
He's been to one.
I feel like
Name him.
Did we go to one together?
Nope, I never invited you.
Oh, well then, maybe one. I've for sure been to one.
Did you stay the whole time?
Oh, yeah.
Quite a brand ambassador.
Wow.
I'm a brand ambassador in these
Kill him,
streets.
Strofe.
A brand ambassador is not about going to game. A brand ambassador is about
Look at
being
the
in
spin
these
zone.
streets.
The
I'm
man
in
of the
these
streets.
You know how many times I go different places, people are like, oh, wow, that's dope. When my Brewmaster shirt that I have on for the Brewers, I wear that. Oh, my cowboy shirt. People always say, oh, that's so exclusive. They love it. Y'all just mad because I'm beautiful in this great Brewers
because
not.
Because I actually care about the team. The team has rewarded me.
Oh, you didn't care about the team.
With seeing Andrew Vaughn's. Let's
go!
The
Miz!
I've been blessed to see Jacob Mizorowski in person against the Dodgers go 6 innings, 12 Ks through 5. I've been blessed to see Andrew Vaughn hit a grand slam.
Did you pay for any of this?
Did you pay for
Did you pay for any of this?
I support the Brewers by selling partnerships for the team.
I thought so. And had you invited me, I would have been happy to go, but didn't invite me.
I don't want people that leave early just because they think there's some fake
stop
ambassador.
it. You leave early, too.
Nope, stayed for the save for Trevor McGill.
No, not every time. Because I remember one time you were talking about you were in the car on the radio listening to the Brewers during the playoffs. During the playoffs.
I have a daughter.
He got free tickets to the playoffs and left early.
But by the way,
that's not a real
can
fan.
I tell you the story? Also, a good one of the crazier things is my fiance went to high school with Devin Williams' wife. And we were texting, and she was going to come by us and sit with us through the 9th. Thank the Lord that we did not sit next to her as Pete Alonso went yard.
Yeah, we would have saw her husband's career end as a Brewer.
No, he's going to lose. He's going to lose the closing job again for the New York Yankees.
He'll be all right. But he didn't sign a long-term extension yet, did he?
No, not after the trade.
Devin Williams may be back.
Could you imagine?
No, thank you. I'm good.
Not over Trevor McGill.
I'm good. The Brewers keep on brewing. That being said, at this point, are we ready to declare this Brewers team? It's hard because there's postseason that goes with this. But, the expectations should be just as high of any Brewers team in the 21st century. The way they're playing right now, with the start that they had and the consistency they've shown, they have, it's hard for me, outside of the stars that the other teams in the past that the Brewers have had, that this team is undauntedly the best.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. We talk about some of the best teams of the 21st century for the Milwaukee Brewers. What comes to mind for me is 2011 and 2018. Of course, those teams went to the NLCS. That 2011 team went to Game 7 against the eventual champion St. Louis Cardinals. And, man, I'll tell you what, The difference is, even though those other teams, they had MVPs. Ryan Braun 2011, Christian Yelich in 2018. They had guys that were among the top 10 in Cy Young. Even Prince Fielder in 2011 was 3rd overall at MVP. Unbelievable. Ryan Braun 1, Prince Fielder 3. There was never a point truly in those seasons where I looked at this Brewer team and said, oh yeah, best team in baseball. Best team in baseball. That's not unlike the feeling with this team. The other teams might be top heavy, right? 2011, 2018, with all-stars, MVPs, Cy Young type pitching guys. But this team is as deep as they've ever been. And,
plug and play, baby.
And I'll say this. I'm a big numbers guy, right?
Oh.
I was like, well,
not a big
okay.
rating guy, but a big numbers guy.
Big numbers guy. I said, well, is this team even on track to do better than those other teams? Teams in 2011, 2018, they finished with 96 wins.
Yes, they did.
This current team tracking for
96, 97?
98 wins.
Woo! Listen,
98 wins.
With the start that they had.
With the start they had, with the injuries, with everything.
Yeah, I mean,
Strofe, you can shout that to the moon.
Yeah, that's happening.
Money. We have a $750 bet to win, basically, I'd say $700 with the juice.
Man, I wish my money wasn't tight at that time. Dang.
You gave me $10, and I will be giving you $19 because you said I can keep the 10 cents as the runner's fee.
Hey, listen, you get a runner's fee. I'm excited about that, but I'm more excited about the fact that this is probably, to me, this is the best Brewers team that I've seen. Right? I wasn't around for Harvey's Wallbangers in 1982, so I can't 100% speak on that, but I know based off that 2011 season, 2018 team, both those teams were really good baseball teams, but there just seems to be something different about this Brewers team, right? The way they have battled, the way they went on the streak, and after they lost their winning streak, it's not like all of a sudden they came back down to earth. Remember earlier this year, the Minnesota Twins were on like a 10-game winning streak, and what happened? They fell apart.
Yep.
This Milwaukee Brewers team has been able to sustain the success, and though they are not winning game after game after game, they're winning a lot of games in a row.
They kind of are.
That is true. And so overall, their mentality, the way they've been playing, the pitching, everything just all seems like it's coming together. And this isn't just an anomaly. This is just who this team is, and this team is going to be competitive in the playoffs.
Who this team is?
Miz. Last year we thought we had a really good baseball team, which we did. It was a shocking surprise. This year, the guys aren't shocked or surprised at what they're doing because they know exactly what they could do. They proved to everybody last year they were good. Now they're backing it up with an encore that is phenomenal.
I would also say, to take that a step further, they've had a year, most of them, under Pat Murphy. And so expectations and what is the mantra of the team, you take that and then you put another years of experience through it, and that's when you start to see the dividends pay out because he's the NL Manager of the Year. What they did last year was awesome, right? You can't take away how they got to where they did in the heartbreak that happened, but to take that heartbreak and then turn, like, you know how it is, Brad. I mean, we talk about it in football, the Super Bowl hangover, or when you get second place, what's that next year going to be like? The Brewers, despite getting their heart broken, went to start the season 0-4, and it was horrendous. And it's a long baseball season. We created Brewers math here because of that and compared it to a 17-game football season. But what it tells me is the way they responded, even in May, they never lost focus of what the manager was preaching.
Yep.
And even when he went to the media and said, we didn't go out and buy a player, we didn't get a free agent, we didn't get this, we didn't get that, very easily, most people would be like, well, bleep this guy. Like, he doesn't believe in us. But that's not what the message is internally. He has them exactly where he wants them, where if Mizorowski goes down, Logan Henderson calls up, and you know what your expectation is.
Yep.
You know what you have to do every day if you're playing, if you're DHing, if you're in left field for Christian Yelich, if you're William Contreras behind the plate, or DH. Like, it just, whatever your role is, you excel in it. And that is what's great about this team. The best teams understand what their role is individually, and they do it to the best of their ability to bring it for the greater good.
Are we willing to say, yes or no, your expectation for this team is to get to the World Series?
Yeah, my expectation for this baseball team.
NLCS, and then you see what happens.
For me, anything less than a World Series, again, I'm going to enjoy the ride. And I said this is a summer of fun. But the thing about me is I'm a prove-it type of guy. If you show me who you really are, I'm going to believe you. That's with human nature, but that's also in sports. And the Milwaukee Brewers have showed us who they really are, and they are a World Series contender based off they have beaten really good baseball teams, and they've beaten the snot out of bad baseball teams. The Brewers are a World Series contender. Anything less than a World Series for me will be a disappointment. I'm going to enjoy the season, but I will be sad. I will be heartbroken. Before I was just going to be like, oh, it was a great season. At this point now, if they don't make it to the World Series, I'll be heartbroken because this is the best team in baseball. And when you're the best team in baseball, the expectation for any other team is what?
To do it all.
So why would we not put those same expectations on a team that earned the right to have those expectations?
Yeah.
I'm a believer.
About a month and a half ago, I said, you know what? NLDS, you get there, call it a win. That's a good season. It's a stepping forward from the wild card. I'm not there anymore.
The goalpost can move based off the results that you see.
I am World Series. This team has proven to me that they are good enough. They should be the representative of the NL in the World Series. And listen, I can't be mad at them. I can't be mad at them either way.
It's not going to be that easy.
It's not going to be easy, but Ben, watching that game yesterday, watching Quinn Priester, because
they believe, man. They believe.
Like when you watch the way he was confident. He was licking his lips, moving fast. Like he was ready. Like that mentality from your number 4, I guess technically number 5 starter, because Jose Quintana is a veteran, so you're probably number 5 starter having that type of mentality. Like
10-0 in his last 12 games.
Dog, like they are a really good baseball team who finds ways to win. Like I was watching that game yesterday and said, oh my gosh, like. If Quinn's doing this and he's consistently doing this, like this is a championship team.
I'm just glad Kyle watched the game, and as you said, you want them to show you. Well, Bank 5-9 shows you what they care about here at the State Fair.
Oh, they sure do. Bank 5-9 proving their mission once again of making lives better. I see their sign right over there, the Bank 5-9 Amphitheater, and just to my left, the Bank 5-9 main stage, where they're making the lives of fairgoers even better. The amphitheater, largest free stage here at State Fair, and of course the Bank 5-9 main stage, bringing marquee after marquee act to the people of Wisconsin. Just another way that they deepen their roots in the state of Wisconsin. Southeastern Wisconsin, Bank 5-9 pours into through charitable giving, through volunteerism, 9,000 hours and several hundred nonprofits represented, and of course their customers and employees. Once again, they won the prestigious Community Choice Awards, Best Bank in the Milwaukee area, and they are all doing this just to live out their mission of making lives better. See how they can make your life a little bit better, and visit bank59.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
On the Carbless Talk and Text line, 800-990-3776. Chef Ed's done with work, and he is letting us know that he truly believes Mr. Baseball is looking down on us. You're cooking with Chef Ed. Strofe is a clown guy, chimes in. Strofe shows us who he really is every day, a clown. Wow. And last but not least, I think the best text of the day, Kyle's ego is way bigger than his fandom.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
But I got a bone to pick with Strofe next. More questions?
Bone to pick? I have a question, yeah. How are babies made?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
The afternoon traffic is really starting to show if you're heading on I-41 south from Good Hope Road. It goes all the way to Capitol Drive with backups. I-41 north starts from Watertown Plank Road all the way to Hampton Avenue. If you're heading south on 43, backups begin at Good Hope Road to Hampton Road. Those heading west on I-94, backups begin from 16th Street through the same interchange and clears up at Mitchell Boulevard. Traffic is brought to you by Comfort Awnings. Extend your outdoor space with retractable awning or screen like I did with my friends at Comfort Awnings. Custom designed to fit your home. Get your free estimate at comfortawnings.com. Tonight will be mainly clear, lingering smoke with a low of 66 degrees. Wednesday is going to be mostly sunny, warm, and humid with some smoke still in the area with a high of 82 degrees. Weather is brought to you by National Liquor Mart at 16th and National in Milwaukee, packed with the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirits. Deals in town, open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, where your satisfaction is the plan of action. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Sean Brinda on 94.5 ESPN.
The best source for every piece of NFL news you need to know.
I would just say that right now I think all options are on the table. I think that they went through that trade thing and they talked to teams, and it's not like those talks are shut down.
ESPN NFL insider Adam Schefter is on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy every Wednesday morning at 7:30. Sponsored by Island Resort and Casino.
But they didn't go anywhere. And when they don't go anywhere, it opens up the possibility that they could be back.
On 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Back to school means back to savings with Exterior Pros and Baths. Right now, get $3,000 off your roofing, your siding, your windows, or your bath project during the fall savings event. Don't wait. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com to claim your $3,000 savings and book your free estimate. Exterior Pros and Baths, Wisconsin's trusted home improvement experts. Trust the pros.
There's only one store that gives you every possible choice in diamonds.
Welcome to Kessler's.
Milwaukee just got hotter. Announcing the buys of summer at Ewald Automotive Group. Get the lowest prices guaranteed on new vehicles. We'll beat your best price by $500 or we'll pay you $500 cash. Guaranteed. With over 1,500 vehicles to choose, you're sure to find the perfect ride for your family. 11 brands, 10 locations, one easy experience. Don't miss Ewald's Buys of Summer sales event going on now.
Go to ewaldauto.com.
See dealer for details. Expires month end.
Windows, windows, windows. You hear all about everyone's windows and how theirs are the greatest. I'll tell you, our windows are the best as well. Hi, I'm Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, and I'm right there with you. We've taken the most trusted brand in windows, Pella, and paired them with such an outstanding business that we will deliver results to you at your home. Siding Unlimited has won Pella's prestigious 5-time Pella Platinum Premier National Contractor of the Year award. Siding Unlimited is the company to install your new windows.
Summertime is the time for all the big events. Weddings, milestone birthdays, even corporate events. Elevate every event with Noble Catering, a premier craft caterer in southeastern Wisconsin, preferred by over 30 venues. Noble Catering is also the exclusive caterer of Villa Terrace, an east side event treasure. And coming in 2026, Noble's new headquarters, a 400-person event venue in the heart of Bayview called Brixton's Turn. Book them for your event at noblecateringco.com.
Right now, more than 100,000 children waiting in foster care need our help. The Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption is focused on finding them safe, permanent homes. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
She told me, honey, pick your poison, mine's a lemon and gin with a hit. I mix some pretty boys and over the head. I'll admit, I'm gonna crave the taste of something new. So come on, honey, pick your poison. And I say, can I pick?
I see person after person walking here at the State Fair. Can't help but think to myself, they must be feeling pretty good to walk that way. But if you aren't because of joint pain, if your life is being restricted, I'm here to tell you, you don't have to live that way any longer. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in regenerative medicine to take away that joint pain for good. Not just a quick fix, not just the same old drugs and surgery, which you might have been told is the only options, but truly regenerative treatment at a cellular level to be able to give you your life back. I'll tell you what, when it comes to QC Kinetics, and I've been there, the Greenfield location is unbelievable. You have to see it to believe it when it comes to your ability to make your body feel better, give your life back for the long run, and be able to use their cellular treatments to be able to give you your life back. QC Kinetics is ready to help you on the other side of this phone call. When you call them for your free consultation at 414-285-3474, 414-285-3474. That's 414-285-3474.
I think I got some fans. Hi, guys. Hey, we're getting shouted out. We're getting shouted out.
Well, no, we appreciate you, KBN Nation.
We love it.
Let's go.
Kyle, I think I got an issue going on here.
Yeah, I don't know if that's pee or water or sweat.
I completely drenched. It looks like I peed myself.
Yeah, it does.
You just got to take it all too far.
He's taking the wet T-shirt contest south.
I will say, I've had this cold, wet towel on my neck the entire show, while Brad's getting absolutely cooked.
I'm cooking. I tell you what, Ben is like just completely drenched because of the water.
And it's great.
I'm drenched in
Brett,
sweat.
your seat is. I sat on your seat because I wanted to see how it felt to sit in the sun. I said, bro.
Scalding.
Yeah, I said, but you got to touch this. And you touch it, it's literally like touching a stove.
It is. It's like literally sitting on a campfire. It's crazy.
Why did you do this to yourself?
I got taken advantage of.
You don't get tan, you get red. Listen, I showed up last out of everybody.
We are going
You
to
decided to make yourself
Once
red.
again, Brad can't help himself.
I'll be honest. When we came here, we set up shop yesterday. I said, we're underneath the sun. We're underneath the tent. I will be shaded from the sun. No problems. There's a line right here to my right. I said, I'll be protected. And as the show went on yesterday, the sun creeping down to my right, fully exposed to me. I said, I made a horrible mistake.
And then you made it again.
But
he didn't say anything.
I'm the kind of guy who's just going to just wallow in his pain.
No,
Kyle, because I'm not going to then.
Brad,
I know how bad it is. I'm not going to say, Kyle, why don't you sit here and toast yourself?
Brad, I'm fine.
Brad,
I'll be okay.
Do you see I have a whole empty space that we can move stuff?
I was waiting for you guys to say, you know what, we can all sit
you
down.
need to learn to say something.
We can all
You
sit
need to learn
down.
to open your voice and say something. You are such a wee-wee.
You guys need to be conscientious of my needs.
No,
I see.
Be a freaking man.
No,
You're getting roasted in the sun. You don't say a thing.
I'm cooking.
You let the
I'm cooking.
contractor walk in your
kind of
house
a wee-wee.
with shoes on. You are a wee-wee.
Yeah, no, listen.
I have to lose it on you.
No,
you got to become a man.
No, Alexi is in control for a reason. Because I'm gonna tell you this.
I do sick Lexi on people when meet me.
You have
She's
to.
the one that calls customer service, not me.
because I'm telling you.
Crap.
I couldn't live
You
in a house
probably pay customer service more money.
I'm
Yo,
sorry.
you know what?
I'm sorry I
It's
inconvenienced you.
probably
Here's
my
another
fault.
$20.
It's probably my fault. And you know what? It's
Golly.
miscommunication. It was
I'm
on my
sorry.
end.
I had to lose it on you.
Like that sun is.
Maybe it's
cooking.
good for me. Guys, I'm going to have to.
I hope this is a moment you remember forever.
He won't. His right arm is going to be as red as the shorts.
Dude, you're an idiot. You are a bona fide idiot. We have space to accommodate you, and you sit here for 3 hours in the sun, and you don't say a word because you're soft.
It's the same thing that you, Ben Brust, experienced. See, you haven't experienced a big enough, burn to let you not get by with some
Don't
things
make
you
this
get by
about me.
with. See, for
I
me,
will live. I will do me. You need to become a man.
I haven't been burned enough for me to change my ways yet.
Figuratively and literally, you're being burned.
This might be the time that burns me enough.
Brett, yeah,
insert some dominance.
Do you want to
so
switch
much.
spots right now?
I've made it this far.
Kyle, switch it up. No, switch right now.
I've made it this far. You touched my body; it's full of sweat. I made it this far. I'm gonna be
You didn't even take. I have a wet towel. Take the wet towel. What are you doing? There's a wet towel full of ice.
I'm gonna be
and you're sitting there burning and crying
put down
about
my
it.
foot
You're not a man.
And be a professional and say I can endure any circumstance.
Brett, you got surgery coming up, man. You shouldn't be messing your. You gonna
That's
go to
football.
surgery? They gonna tell you, oh, we can't do it because all
Jonah
the
in Port
burns
Washington says
you're
Brad's a
dehydrated.
super weenie.
I'm a super weenie.
Yeah, you are.
You know what? I think I'm just trying to find ways to increase my toughness, my grit. That's putting me in uncomfortable circumstances.
No, this is not. That's not what's happening. Golly.
I'm warm though.
I'm
warm.
like legitimately mad at you. Legitimately.
But hey, I'm not trying to like grovel. I'm just saying it's just an observation that I'm just gonna not take any.
No,
initiative
you know
to make things
what you need to do is grow.
Grow
up.
Yeah, grow a backbone. Maybe.
Backbone. Hey, Ben, you look really cozy.
I will
Why don't
say,
you scoot over so I don't get my arm burned and my leg burned and sit in the sun with this stool that's as hot as a stove?
With
as
no
Kyle
back
said.
on it.
I will say I'm struggling. I'm sweating. I've drank so much water and hardly had to pee. I will say about a baby step. A baby step is this used to happen when I played in Jacksonville. I would drink so much water, and for 6 hours I wouldn't have to pee because it was so hot. But Lexi and I, she tuned into a little bit of the show yesterday. We talked about the contractor coming in, the whole taking off your shoe issue, and she said, you know what? I'm on team Ben and Kyle on this one. You need to tell people. You need to start telling people. So that is a moment of resolve.
Can you play this for her?
It's a
if she
moment
didn't
of
hear
resolve
it?
for me.
If not, I'm going to send it to her and say, listen to this part. No. I'm not doing this because I don't like Brad. I do it because I love Brad.
Yes,
and he
that's right.
needs
I
a
love
little
Lexi.
more oomph in his life.
Brad, you're gonna find your voice again in a couple weeks after.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
Yeah.
You need to come back a new man with this
man.
vocal cord surgery and actually having a back.
I love Lexi.
Might as well get spine surgery too.
Fuse my spinal vertebrae, doctor.
Give him some more testosterone or something.
Oh wow!
Damn.
Oh, wow. Well, I don't know that
You're saying low
testosterone works.
T?
He's having a baby
no, that's
now.
too far.
He got having a baby. That testosterone
You're getting old,
work.
man.
Oh, man.
Getting
I am
old.
getting old, dumb.
Hope we don't get low T at 35. I ain't even started.
Well,
Wash yourself off, Brad, at Tsunami
I'll tell you what,
Express.
I would gladly walk through myself. Forget the car. I want to walk through a Tsunami Express car wash
with
right
that
now.
graphene.
But the reality, the T2 with graphene, that would really clean me up, get me feeling right. Imagine what it'll do to your car if I, a human, am looking forward to going through the Tsunami Express. A car, it is a moment in paradise for your car. You're going to walk away, that car expertly cleaned because of the powerful T2 with graphene that Tsunami Express car wash has to offer you. It's going to feel and look like a brand new car, not only outside but inside too, because on the inside you have powerful free vacuums, matte cleaners, complete do-it-yourself car wash for the interior as well. If you want to be like me, you get to experience that day after day after day because you need a membership. I'm a ceramic member. That means I can go day after day after day and get my car looking beautifully clean in only the way that Tsunami Express car wash can do it. So go visit Tsunami Express, give your car a treat, and experience how to wash, chill, and repeat with Tsunami Express car wash. Right now there's like the people mover thing. What's this thing called? The hang glider? The sky glide?
Sky glide.
Somebody has stopped right in the sun, and I'm in the shade, and I feel as good as I've been since 1:45. And they just started moving.
And you shouldn't have
they just
spoke.
started moving.
And you shouldn't have spoke.
Oh, it's hot. It's hot.
Do you need an umbrella?
No. He's going to suffer the rest of the show. I ain't moving anything.
I'm a grinder. I'm a grinder.
I ain't moving anything.
I mean, I'm willing to switch with you.
I'm a grinder.
No, we're not switching. We're not
we
doing
talked about
anything.
this earlier in the
He's
show.
made his bed and he's laying in it. Wheel of Strofe is next.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman.
Babe Ruth was short, fat. Well, I don't know how short he was. He looked short in the video. He was fat. He was stubby. He looked fat. He tried it. He didn't have a sprint. Have you ever seen Babe Ruth sprint? I wonder how many steals he had. 0.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Tuesday afternoon traffic home is going to be a bumper-to-bumper excursion. Be aware that I-94 westbound begins from South 16th Street all the way past Mitchell Boulevard. So you're going to see backups all the way through the stadium interchange. If you're heading on I-94 eastbound, be aware that backups begin literally once you enter the State Fair Park area, and that backs up all the way through the stadium interchange and only clears up once you pass South 35th Street. If you're heading on I-43 southbound into I-94 southbound, be aware that backups begin at North Avenue, go all the way through the Marquette interchange, and end once you pass the Kinnickinnick River. So that's going to be a long drive ahead. Tonight's going to be mainly clear, lingering smoke with a low of 66 degrees. Wednesday will be mostly sunny, warm, and humid with smoke still in the area with a high of 82 degrees. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Sean Brinda on 94.5 ESPN.
James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. When Tri-City National Bank decided to optimize their print output strategy, they needed a resource with the expertise to recommend a solution. CIO Robert Prang.
And James helped us with that analysis of what our print consumption was and what we were doing.
The outcome of the James Imaging Systems Managed Print Services recommendation?
We ended up reducing down to about 97 total printers and copiers from 197.
The impact on your print output?
We eliminated over 500,000 pages a month of output that we figured out we really didn't need.
Month after month, that adds up to savings and value.
Oh, tons of value. Those numbers add up even when it's only a penny or so per page.
Managed Print Services from James Imaging Systems. AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation. To learn more, visit jamesimaging.com.
It's ESPN Milwaukee's Brad Nortman here with some exciting news from my friends at Bank 5-9. Not only have they been named a top workplace for 16 straight years, but they've just won the prestigious Community Choice Award as the best bank in the Milwaukee area. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Not only do they have great products and services, but they truly live out their mission to make lives better. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check out the best. Visit bank59.com to learn more today. Member FDIC.
Wow, a bomb by Yelich.
Join the crew for an electric matchup when the Brewers host the Mets August 8th through the 10th. The weekend starts with a celebration at Cerveceros Night on Friday the 8th, featuring makers markets, music, and more. Then don't miss an all-new Christian Yelich bobblehead giveaway on Saturday the 9th, courtesy of American Family Insurance. Close out the series with Sunday matinee baseball and a limited edition Jacob Mizorowski t-shirt giveaway. Grab your tickets at Brewers.com.
The roll screen, the ability to roll a window screen up and down like a shade. Pella invested in this breakthrough when the business was born and has introduced the world to innovative, game-changing designs ever since. Hi, I'm Gina Della from Pella. Our incredible craftsmen have always been driven by the principles of traditional American values and the desire to enrich the homes and lives of others. They've been at it for a century. When you want long-lasting comfort and reliability, we make it easy for you to trust Pella. Every piece is specifically constructed for you and your home. Pella always designs with innovation and rigorously tests each product for quality and performance. Our team takes pride in constructing quality windows and doors with meticulous attention to every detail. Investing in new Pella windows and doors creates long-term energy savings and durability that lasts for years. And if you order by August 31st, get 0% interest for up to 5 years. Visit PellaWI.com today.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
And the trumpets, they go. Yeah, the trumpets, they go.
Oh, KBN Nation, now is the time to upgrade your windows if you've been thinking about it. And I have the great team to work with you, and it is Universal Windows Direct. When my boy Jamie Shea came to the crib, he showed me all the different options that I had. He didn't try to upsell me at all. He tried to give me the solution that best fit my house. That's why right now is the perfect time to call Universal Windows Direct to make your home feel great, but also to save on that energy bill that keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And right now at Universal Windows Direct, they have an incredible offer to help you fix it fast. Guess what? Buy two, get two is back. Yes, buy two windows, get two free. There is no limit. Got 8 windows that need replacing? You only pay for 4. It is that simple. Plus, right now, they have no interest for 5 whole years. That's the deal I got, and that's the deal I want you to get. So go ahead and call Universal Windows Direct today for your free in-home estimate at 414-410-2000. That's 414-410-2000, or visit universalwindowsdirect.com. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
Live from the Wisconsin State Fair at Left's Lucky Town. I believe we devoured everything possible, but I just want to get it right.
It was delicious.
The meatloaf and potato ball thing.
Oof. Yeah, good. Meatloaf mashed
pulled ham and cheddar sandwich.
That was delicious.
Yes.
The hot house chicken sandwich Kyle and I got at.
Yeah,
I know
we
Brad
did.
was already sweating from the sun. He didn't eat any more
I actually
spice
got
in
one
his life.
earlier last week.
Smash Burger Strawberry Cheesecake Blast is a nice little slushy drink. And the Buffalo Chicken Rangoons are probably my favorite.
Yeah, I think those are my favorite too. Those are so
those
good.
Are very
Can't go
good.
wrong with any of it.
So
though.
stop on by the Wisconsin State Fair and check out Left's Lucky Town. It's Kyle, Brust, and Nortman with you until 5 o'clock, leading into the Homer Hour. And it's time now for our producer, Alex Strofe, to play a wheel again. That was my bad.
It's time for the wheel.
Pat on the back to me.
Oh, that's not how it works.
Strofe.
Yeah,
You're never going to get it. I know
once
that's
again,
not how it
that's
works.
not how it works.
I know that's not how it works.
Before we get
That's
to
why I
the
do
wheel
it.
Strofe, did you know that you could use an excessive amount of Vicks Vapor Rub?
You can. You actually can poison yourself, so don't poison yourself.
Well, I don't think I'm
overboard.
gonna
How much
poison
could that
myself.
possibly be? Bathing it?
Yeah, you
it
could-
says only use or only apply it 3 times a day, and I've already applied it like 5 times today.
All right,
No, you
Stroke's
are
out tomorrow.
so soft. You know what you can do? This is what my grandpa used to do. You put
What
a
do you
little
mean
on
I'm
your
sorry?
tongue,
I'm not
swallow
complaining. I just read
Why?
the directions for the first time.
I know, but now you've had too much Vicks, and now you're going to be out for having too much
it.
Vicks.
He poisoned himself.
Yeah.
What is this? What are you guys trying to do? Why are you trying to give me this
You're not
reputation
an
of somebody
adult
that
is what we're trying
calls
to
into
do.
work all the time?
You are soft, though.
It's like the first day of taking off in a year outside of
You
vacation.
can't be the I don't take days off guy and then take a day off and not expect to hear it from us.
Yeah, I think I'm the only guy here that hasn't taken a sick day.
All right, here we go.
Tough guy here. Tough guy.
I think that is accurate, but
I think that is accurate.
Wheel
of Strofe.
Hold on. Here we go. All right, purple. Oh, like the lid of my Vicks Vapor Rub. Did you guys know smelling salts got banned from the NFL?
No.
Why?
I don't know what the reasoning is, but George Kittle, the tight end of the San Francisco 49ers, said he considered retirement because of the rule. Brad, you're the only person here that's played in the NFL. Did you ever use smelling salts?
Yeah, so you know what? This is so funny.
Yeah, I want to hear why you use it.
When would you need to use it?
Well, so I never did it purposely.
Fall asleep on the bench?
But Mike Tolbert, remember Mike Tolbert? Fullback. So he would tape up a water bottle, shove about 30 smelling salts in there after he cracked them. He'd shake it up, and he said, "Who wants some booger sugar?" He'd walk around, and with a water bottle, you could squeeze it. He'd go you'd just be sitting down with you're kind of thinking about the game. He'd put it up underneath you, go push the air up in your face, and you're like, oh my gosh, to be handing out booger sugar to everybody. So every once in a while, I was the victim of the booger sugar.
You know what booger sugar is?
How'd it make you feel?
Right?
Ready to rip. I mean, I'm actually surprised they did that. I wonder if it's a concussive thing, because guys will do that. They'll take the smelling salt, go on kickoff, and throw it right onto the ground, and then get right into it and rip. That's a shame.
You know what booger sugar is, right?
No.
Yes, we don't need to explain to Brad, though. We're not going to explain that. Kyle, stop. Just don't. No,
that was 10 years ago.
No,
Wheel
stop.
of Strofe.
Thank you, Strofe.
Seems like a good time
God
to
bless
switch
you.
subjects.
God bless you.
Tell me off air, please.
Coca-Cola.
This is why they banned it.
Yellow. Jim Rutledge yesterday on Jim, Matt, and Molly, for some reason taking a shot at me that didn't really make a whole lot of sense. Take a listen.
All right, I got a stone to throw at Jesse Nelson and actually a little bit of Alex Strofe and any other Brewer fans that try to take a victory lap.
Irrelevant.
Alrighty.
Which one?
There is a lot of baseball left. And there was a couple dumb things that I saw. I know Alex Strofe be like, we didn't need to make trades at the trade deadline. I'm sorry, Jake Mizorowski is now out for 2 more starts. That could matter at some point. Jackson Churio being out, Sal Frelick is obviously dealing with something because he was pulled the other day from the game. So, the Brewers, sometimes you need to add people to, cover up for injuries as well. So, the victory laps on that are dumb.
They're undefeated since the trade deadline.
Sure are. Also, have you ever heard anybody refer to Jacob Mizorowski?
Jake. I wrote that down right away. Jake Mizorowski.
Do you think he just forgot his name or what?
And also saying that 2 starts is going to bite them. In his first start that he was out, Logan Henderson pitched great and the Brewers won against the freaking Nationals. What the hell are we doing around here?
Just a Cubs fan looking.
The other part is, did I ever say that?
I don't know. I'm going to call you Alex Strofe. Not Alex. Jake Mizorowski.
Jake Mizorowski. I did say, I don't think it's the end of the world that they didn't make trades. I would have liked to see them do more, but I still think they are the best team in baseball regardless.
Listen, Al, I'm good with I'm good with making trades.
Kai Wallace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is just
I was trying to come up with one for Brad, but it's a pretty basic name.
Yeah. There's really no way to make it. B-Rad is sort of the other alter ego I might have.
No, you don't have an alter ego. You're too soft to be called B-Rad.
Well, there's Brad, there's Bradley, there's B-Rad, and then there's plenty of them. And obviously all the alter egos of the AI world that Strofe created a long time ago of Chad and Thad. And
it still might be one of my favorite things we've ever heard on Kyle Brust and Nortman.
It was unbelievable.
So if you can pull that up, I would just love to reminisce.
That was a monumental moment on KBN.
Strofe is good at content.
Yeah.
He might be soft for being sick, but he's good at content.
Unless you're driving, I want you to close your eyes. Kyle, Brust, Nortman, that includes you. As we discussed yesterday, there might be a world where there are multiple Brad Nortmans. So once again, I put on my detective hat and I traveled to that world. Let me introduce you to Thad Nortman.
Hi, I'm Dad Nortman. I'm here to look at your finances and kick footballs very far. Do you want to listen to me uninterrupted as I give you stupid ideas? How about a universal handshake?
At least you can acknowledge they're stupid, Thad. It's nice to meet you as well. How about Chad Nortman?
Hi, my name is Chad Nortman. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, Chad. How are you? And what are you up to today?
I am putting garbage bags on the windows in my bedroom.
That's great, Chad. Just like Brad.
I love Lexi.
Oh, okay. Thanks for sharing. Who's this guy? He looks sad.
Hi, my name is Chad Nortman.
But we just met a Chad Nortman. How many of you are there?
Hi, my name is Chad Nortman.
This is terrifying. I gotta get out of here.
My name is Chad Nortman. My name is Chad Nortman. My name is Chad Nortman. My name is Dad Nortman. My name is Chad Nortman. My name is Dad Nortman. My name is Chad Nortman.
All-time Detective Stroh.
Amazing.
An all-time Detective Stroh.
I still don't understand how that's even possible to do, but that's what makes it so good.
It was
so good.
At the end, him going, really good stuff. Bad stuff from Jim Rutledge, but that's on par.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a precursor to pole position on Fridays at
worst statement of the week.
I mean, I'm just confused about. So okay, if you throw, I mean, he said this obviously yesterday after Brewers won. But at what point do you say, okay, maybe they're just deep. Maybe they're just really good. It's really
he's
good
not
team.
thinking about the Brewers. He's calling him Jake Mizorowski. The Cubs are coming off a loss in which Dansby Swanson missed first base when he was going to be clearly safe.
Running his fundamentals.
Running in a 3-2 ball game, and he was going to be safe by a mile. Missed the bag. Tying run scored. Went to review. He missed the bag. They lose. Cubs, Brewers, 3 games separate them now. And I'm going to tell you, while I'm in a good mood, about the Princeton Club. Because right now I'm feeling like I'm at a pool. I mean, my shorts have not dried up at all.
Those won't dry for a while.
That's all right. Because I love going there with my fiance and my daughter. They have a pool as well as free childcare that you can drop your kid off and prioritize your health, your goals. You like the indoor pool? You like the outdoor pool? You like the outdoor tennis courts? You like the indoor tennis courts? You like a basketball court? Do you like workout classes, personal training, great equipment, sauna, steam room? You name it, they have it. So, for having a strong body and a strong mind and help having a strong community, you can accomplish all of that by joining the Princeton Club of New Berlin for your better tomorrow. Do it today, everybody. Professor Big Daddy J.A. John Anderson. I'm really excited to talk some Brewers with John Anderson.
Yeah.
Because he's got such a heavy influence on the 1982 team.
Yeah, that would be really good to hear from him, his perspective.
Little 82 plus, I'm going to make him love this 2025 version just as much as 1982, as much as I can next.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
His career success rate was 51%. That's trash.
That is trash. That's really bad.
I'm Ricky Henderson in 1923. I want y'all to understand that.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. If you didn't know already,
his upside is the best pitcher you've ever seen.
It's not just the confidence, it's the command.
A 97-mile-an-hour slider doesn't make sense. What world are we living in where that's a pitch?
Now you do.
And he got him looking with a slider. Jacob Mizorowski, his 8th strikeout of this game.
The Miz is taking over Milwaukee. Stay up to date on all your Brewers talk right here. 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, or ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
At Cousin Subs, the bigger your smile, the better we feel. That's why our menu features something for everyone, like our Wisconsin cheese curds, golden fries, creamy shakes, and mac and cheese, all paired with your favorite sub, or our subs in a bowl. And don't forget our kids' meals, now with a free cookie. Here's to a better day. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings discount liquor.
Faith and Bigora, lads and lassies. Irish Fest is almost here. One of the great Milwaukee summer festivals. And we'd like to send you there. Compliments of Discount Liquor. Hi, this is Marie from Discount Liquor. Purchase any 1 18-pack of Miller Lite, Draft, or 64, or Coors Light, and receive 1 free ticket to Irish Fest. But don't delay. Tickets go quickly, and I know you don't want to miss all the great Irish food and beverages. Visit us today at 51st in Oklahoma and Milwaukee, and on Barstow and Main in downtown Waukesha. Discount Liquor, voted best liquor store in Milwaukee again. See us this week for your free Irish Fest ticket.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings. Discount Liquor.
Check out all of our weekly specials at discountliquorinc.com.
Stay up to date on the Green and Gold all off season. The Green and Gold Fix podcast is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Luxury stay, elite play, unwind in sophisticated comfort. Win big, dine, and experience the events in Milwaukee. Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your Green and Gold Fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank. Tri-City National Bank offers a full suite of personal and business banking products at more than 25 convenient locations. Open your account today at the community bank that's Milwaukee's best bank. Learn more at tcnb.com.
With Rasheed Walker dealing with a groin injury, it was 2024 first-round pick Jordan Morgan taking the reps as first-team left tackle during the Packers family night at Lambeau Field on Saturday. Here's what head coach Matt LaFleur had to say of Morgan's transition from guard to tackle.
Get him outside at left tackle. I think, there's going to be some hard lessons along the way, but I love how he's attacked this thing, and the work that he put in throughout the course of the offseason is pretty evident.
The Packers return to practice today in preparation for Saturday's first preseason game against the Jets.
This has been your Green and Gold Fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank, your hometown bank.
Need a mortgage? Don't look far. In your backyard is where we are. Visit a Tri-City near you. Get a great rate from your hometown crew. Tri-City National Bank. Equal housing lender. NMLS 433891.
Tsunami Express is Milwaukee's go-to for a championship-level clean. And right now, your first wash is free when you sign up online. That's a $25 MVP car wash, loaded with gloss, protection, and all the extras, including free vacuums and detailing tools. With locations in Milwaukee, Waukesha, Greenfield, Oak Creek, New Berlin, and Mount Pleasant, it's easier than ever to get a winning wash with Milwaukee's favorite car wash team. Get your free car wash before you pull up to the tailgate at TsunamiExpress.com. Tsunami Express Car Wash.
Wash, chill, repeat. You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Is one of the biggest moves you'll ever make, and if you are making a move like that, I want you to have a team behind you that knows what they are doing but also actually cares. That's why when you are ready, you need to call my friends at Citizens Bank. From the pre-approval process to closing, and even after you get the keys, they will be there with you every single step of the way. There is no runaround whatsoever. Citizens Bank locally has your back. No wondering who to call. You know who to call. It is Citizens Bank. And here's the great thing about Citizens Bank as well. They're local. You can find them local, and an application is online. It is so easy. You can meet in person, go online, however you roll. Citizens Bank has your back. So whether you're buying, refinancing, or just starting to dream, check out citizensbankwi.bank. That is citizensbankwi.bank, because that's where banking where you belong.
Joining us now on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman before the Homer Hour is John Anderson, Professor Big Daddy J.A. John, how are you?
Oh, well, how are you guys this morning, this afternoon, wherever? I don't know what the time change is.
No time change right now. Just all in Central Time Zone, enjoying the Wisconsin State Fair. And John, you have such a great appreciation for the 1982 Milwaukee Brewers that even if the 2025 Milwaukee Brewers win the World Series, I don't think you would hold them in higher regard than that 1982 Brewers. What is it going to take from this team to get you to give your heart to this franchise and what they're doing?
Okay, so wait a minute. It's not that they don't have my heart. It's not that they don't have my full support. I'm just saying nobody ever.
I'm just going with what I've heard from you, John.
I'm just saying it is hard to match your childhood heroes. That's all, right? Like The Packers won. The Packers won two Super Bowls. Well, technically they won one when I was 2, but between the Favre and the Rodgers guys, right? But even them, they're wonderful. But some of those guys, Reggie White doesn't hold the same place in my heart as Alden Big Cat Roche, who was just an average guy on the line, or Big Cat Clarence Williams, and then Alden Roche, guys like that. So that was just me. Those are just the guys that I liked when I was 12 and 13. You're going to have to go some.
We'll grow up,
to
John.
Who those guys are? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Why do I have to give that up? Why is it when I went to interview, I've interviewed Tiger Woods how many times? It's all fine. Like, look, there's just a guy who's a golfer. Every time I see Jack Nicklaus, I'm like, dang, I got to go talk to Jack Nicklaus, right? Because he was your guy when I grew up. So that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, John, maybe to bridge the gap, because I know us as Brewer fans are looking for this. Do you notice any similarities between this 2025 team and the 1982 team?
Oh, this team to me, despite absolutely mauling Washington the other day, or over the weekend, which was great to have all those hits and then win last night with just 3. That 82 team, right? They were. You would have considered them all just a bunch of thumpers, and this team doesn't have that reputation, right? This team seems more like it's pitching heavy, pitching first, and then they get enough offense. The other one was they wrecked the baseball, and then they had guys that could throw it in, Haas and Vukovic and Mike Caldwell, but they were, which were really good pitchers in a different era. But they were thumpers, man. Those guys, those bats made way more noise, at least as you compare the two teams. That's how I see those the difference there. You got a bunch of guys who just knock the ball around the yard like crazy, and these guys that the Brewers have now can throw.
Hey, John, I want to know from you as a Brewers fan your entire life, do you prefer being born into a good baseball team that then goes dormant for 20 years, or do you prefer probably being born into a bad baseball team that gets good out of nowhere? Because Brad and I, we're 90s babies in 89.
Yeah.
The Brewers sucked our entire lives, so right now we're in heaven. This is like incredible. Since 2011, It's been like, okay, wow, this is great. But, I mean, you've seen greatness before. So what do you think you would prefer, being born into a team that was good or finding a good team while it's good halfway through your life?
I guess I've seen both sides. I just want to have somebody that's good. There's some droughts in there, right? I had the droughts with the Packers. They won the Super Bowl when I was 2, and then the 70s were lean, man. So when they came along and were great, I just think perhaps I have a better appreciation having wandered in the wilderness for a while in there with Davey Lopes and Phil Garner and some of the folks that, didn't we have a Lashman in there at some point, Renicky? So I think probably I have an appreciation for this and how fragile it can be. Maybe that's why I'm more tentative sometimes than the rest of the people, because I know what it takes and how close it is and how hard it is to get there. I had the Packers tell me that a couple years after I was at one of the Wisconsin Sports Awards, right, that they had, and visiting with some of those guys. And they had won the Super Bowl, and now they're kind of 2 or 3 years away from it, and you realize how hard, because at the time, right, you're rolling, things go well, you wipe out Philadelphia and all these teams, and so you're like, wow, that went really well. Sure, because you were on a roll. And I think as you get farther away from it, you have an appreciation of how hard it is to accomplish those things. And I think, that's where I sometimes seem to you guys maybe less optimistic than everybody else, but I just know how hard that is and how many things have to go right. And so, until we get that 27th out, I will still be hopeful and on my way, and I'll be there. And they will have my backing, but I won't believe it until it's in the glove.
Oh. Strofe, are you alive?
Brewers!
Hit the stream on. You napping? There we go. Good job, buddy.
Just to follow up on my point about the guys that you like as kids, look how much success Brust and these Wisconsin Badger basketball players have, and none of them, not Finley, not Frank, none of those guys is ever going to be as great to me as Wes Matthews and Claude Stretch Gregory under Bill Colton.
The original Wes Matthews.
OG Wes.
I'm just saying, yes. who, by the way, in their very last regular season game in that 1979 season, wiped out Magic Johnson and the Spartans, who then went on and won the national title. Yep, last game of the year.
You are the KBN historian, John. I just want to make that very clear. I think we need you more often. Because we wanted to have the conversation about 1982, but I was born in '91, so we wouldn't want to be frauds. So we have you, which is great. So keep getting older and keeping our historian, okay?
There you go. Yeah, listen, I'm here for you anytime you need me, not just on Tuesdays at 4:50.
Well, you're the best, John. We'll be listening to you on the ride to pick up my daughter. Kyle doing whatever he does, and Brad booking back to Oconomowoc. That's John Anderson, who's joining Homer on the Homer Hour coming up next, right here on 94.5 ESPN, streaming on the ESPN Wisconsin app and on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. It's been fun from the Wisconsin State Fair. Thanks to Lefts for all the hospitality. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Enjoy the Homer Hour in 2 short minutes.